welcome in. And Razi, thank you so much for the 2 months. I appreciate it. It's been 2 full months. Time flies when I've been like on vacation for like half of it. Oh, okay. Zirconia was just waiting. He was lying in wait for someone to renew his sub. So he could one up them. But yeah, thanks for the 36 months. I don't think I have a 3-year sub badge. I think I need, yeah, this is still 2 years. I need to get a 3-year one, but you guys know I'm slow at getting emails. Okay, and it's with the one upping again at 45 months. Thank you. Welcome in. It's a major disappointment IRL. That's true. This is the shirt. The sweater, I guess. Shirt, sweater. It's like one thing. Like I don't know how to describe, it's like it's supposed to be like a fake shirt underneath, you know what I mean? But it's just one. And Jack, thanks for the 35 months. I appreciate it. I mean, it's not still winning. It's not still winning with the 45. You can't. It's not with one of my first subscribers. I don't think anyone can beat him. It's just how it is. Yeah, the sweater shirt combo. I don't know what it. And I'm advertising my favorite brand that shut down. Rip Chew. You won't even try to compete. That's okay. All the subs are valid. From 1 month to infinite months. I think I must have the same sub number, right? Because like if that was 45 months. Hi everyone. I'm also 45 months, so I can't even win. But mine is tier 3, I guess, because it's like my channel. So it's, pretty good. And now that I'm talking, I think I'm sick. Can you hear it? Like I woke up this morning with like a really sore throat, and I was like, I've woken up with a sore throat like here and there, right? But I was like, oh yeah, it's probably just like it goes away like after you wake up, right? Because like your throat is all like congested, I guess. And I have this like throat medicine that you just gargle with, and it like helps because it makes it like numbed out. But like now that I'm speaking, I sound a bit sick. So hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully it's just a little sniffle, we all know what happened last time. I got sick. I was like, I just have a bit of a cold. Took some cold medicine, and then like halfway through the day, I was still working, and I was like, yeah, I am really sick. I have a fever. So I was like, oh, okay. And then 5 days later, still have a fever. And it was such a high fever too. Like it was like I googled like when you should go to the doctor, and it was like 0 0.1 degrees under that, and I was like, okay, that's great. Like it was a type of fever where like I had to like cool myself off. Like I know they say like you should just be comfortable. Like if you're cold, bundle up. But I was bundling up, and my fever was getting so high. I could just because I was like warming myself up, and I was like, yeah. So I had to like cool myself down. It's also September. That's true. I'm catching right at the end of September. Also, subs are so expensive. Speaking of subs are so expensive these days. I think mine is like almost $9 now, like in Canada, because it's like $7.99, or like I think it's $7.99 or something like that before tax. And I think I got charged like $8.95 or something like that, something ridiculous. How was the 2-week vacay? It was pretty good. I was still working, but I was like doing stuff, various things. I went to a Whitecaps game. We also went to my first actually Canucks game. I've never been to a Canucks game. Having lived here my whole life, and I live in a family. I live in a family of Canucks fans. Like I'm like trying to just like when I lived at home, I'll just be like chilling at my room, and the Canucks game happens, and as soon as they score, I just know because everyone in my house is screaming. Everyone's like, "Wow, go Canucks!" And I'm like, "Oh my god, it's so loud." But I always know the score. I'll never forgive you for making me Google that. I'm sorry. I had to share the pain because I was like looking through Reddit. I was reading like a Reddit discussion, and people were like, "Oh my god, I thought she meant the house with the jade egg," and I was like, "Where would they mean?" And then I put it together. I was like, "Oh my god, it's goop. Like that's what they mean." I was like, "They're putting it there, okay." Um, technically didn't need to go. Technically didn't need to go. Sorry, I don't know what that's referring to. My brain is mush. You're upset. Use Prime on someone else. It's okay. It's okay. You just checked in with the September discount. The subs go back to normal price. Ooh, that's not bad. Not bad. But yeah, it's like what was I saying? Yeah, so the sub prices keep increasing, so it's unfortunate, but I guess it just is what it is. Where'd you go for vacation? Let me guess, Japan. No, I'm going to Japan. Okay, yeah. So like, sorry, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? Like advance warning. I'm going to Japan at the end of October, so I'm going away again. So, but I'll be here from now until the end of October, and then I go away again, and then I come back, and then I go away again. So just warning, okay? I'm gonna be like barely here. What the hell is a hype chest? Open. Chill girl emote. Chill girl emote. Where's the hype dogs? But yeah, I didn't go anywhere for vacation. I was just taking time off stream, but I was still here. But I'm going on vacation two more times. Two times before the end of the year, before the new year. So warning. But I said I promised I would do some special streams. Like we're gonna do a Halloween baking stream in October. That's my plan. And I'm trying to prepare for a singing stream, but I'm doing a bad job. And Angel, welcome in. Um, yeah, Goop. Let me read the description of Goop for you because I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to describe it in a good way. You know, I'm just gonna Google Goop. I don't care. I don't want to get ads for it. So I'm going into incognito. I do not want to get ads for this. I do live in a family. Vin Diesel will be proud. That's true. That's true. September subs are still more expensive for me even than before they jacked up the prices. Yeah, they're so expensive. I never really minded about September, but I guess it's good for people who are already going to subscribe. Okay. What is the description? Goop. Okay, here's the Wikipedia description. Goop is a wellness and lifestyle branding company founded by the American actress Gwyneth Paltrow. It was launched at the weekly email newsletter providing new age advice such as police your thoughts and eliminate white foods, and the slogan nourish the inner aspect. And they have like a bunch of weird products. Like what are their products? Like they have like weird stuff. What are the descriptions? Like I need to like it's like weird like pseudoscience. Yeah, like Alex was saying like self care. And then she has some like weird stuff. Like she sells some weird stuff. But yeah, she had like a she had like a lot of scandals about like the efficacy of her products, and like she would like make claims, like it's like very like pseudoscience stuff. Like she would make claims about like how and she had like lawsuits and stuff like that. So that's what they were referring to in Agatha all along. That she was like so basically Jennifer's character is like Gwyneth Paltrow, and she's like facing a lot of like legal consequences from like lying. Well, they've gone tomato. Should I buy it then? Well, the product Alex and I are referring to, yeah, there's a thing called a jade egg. I won't subject people who don't want to know to what it is. But you can Google it. You can Google jade egg, and you can see what kind of product she's selling. Yeah, but I thought they were referring to the Marvel character Dupe, but I was off by one letter. Yeah, I don't know who Dupe is. That sounds funny though. It reminds me of what about Doof? Dr. Doofenshmirtz. Yeah, Google at your own risk. What's a jade egg? You can find out if you want. So you're gonna Google what's a jade egg. Yeah, it's an egg made out of jade, and you just you put it in your body somewhere, and it's supposed to do something. I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to do. You went to the optometrist today, and your vision's gotten worse. -1.75 now. That's a That's not that bad. That's not that bad. It could be worse. But yeah, I'm sorry it's getting worse. I thought your vision is supposed to stabilize in your mid-20s. Oh no. You put it in your mouth and it makes you full. You can just live in bliss, Yokomoto. You can believe that. But yeah, basically we were discussing it because in Agatha All Along, like yeah, there's this character that's kind of like a parody, like a parody of Gwyneth Paltrow, which is kind of funny because she literally plays like a quite prominent character in the MCU. But like Agatha takes like as she's leaving, she picks up a jade egg and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna take this. By the way, you'll know where to find it." And then I thought she meant like, "Oh, like because you're coming to my house later, like you'll know like I gave you my address, so like you know where like I'm gonna have it at my house." But that's not what she meant. And I was like reading Reddit later. I was like trying to I was like I didn't like that joke went right over my head. And then like people were talking about it and I was like, oh my god, that's what she meant. The show is like what is that show rated? It's like PG-13 still, I'm assuming, right? But it's quite risque for a Marvel show, you know? Like there's a lot of swearing. There's no F bombs, I think. But there's quite a bit of swearing and she was naked, naked. I was like, I guess it's fine. Um, I'm so confused on jade eggs. Where do they go? I'll just say it's a product meant for women. I guess I reached the old age where it gets worse again. Is it time for the reading glasses? I was expecting to say you eat it, and then Agatha meant you know where to find it as an inside your digestive system. No, no, no. How about you digest a jade egg? I think we need more Marvel comic characters in MCU as opposed to celebrity parodies in MCU. Yeah, fair enough. But the show is very non-serious, to be fair. But they did name drop a big Marvel character that I actually only I only knew about because people talked about this character so much in the discussions, and people were like freaking out about it, and then nothing happened. I won't spoil it, but they did name drop someone. Yeah, yeah. I think you'll know what I'm talking about. If you keep it subtle, then kids don't know. Yeah, there's just straight up swearing though. Like they say like there's curse like on the lower tier swear words quite a bit. But yeah, the more like adult jokes, I think yeah would probably go over the kids' heads. Um, she was butt naked. She was butt naked. We did see her butt. um, which is like fair enough. I think like I was reading something like discussion about it, and I was like, yeah, I think like like I think for a while like female nudity and shows and stuff like that was always sexual. It was always like done in like a very like like gratuitous way, and then like for a while like it was like you know it was it was like oh like we can't include that like this that's too much or whatever. But now like she's just naked, but it's not sexual. It's just it's kind of meant to be funny, which never really happened with like women's bodies. Like I feel like a lot of times like they would show like men's butts for like a laugh, right? But they never really did that with women, but now they are. Equality. Let's go. um just talk about it because I might be thinking of a different character. I mean, I don't want to spoil it for anyone because it was like the Wednesdays episode. But I can tell you later. I'll just say it was a character that people you probably know from this. It's a character that people were really, really hyping up for WandaVision, but never presented itself. Had they continued on any of the stuff from the end of Eternals? Like that big monster thingy? Is that what you mean? You heard Captain Cap 4. What am I saying? Cap 4 might. Okay, okay. Cap 4 is like with the Falcon. Okay. I haven't been they kept like changing all the shows. I still thought the show was called Agatha House of Harkness. But it turns out it's called Agatha all along. I didn't know this. But they keep change they had to change like a lot of stuff, right? Because of Jonathan Majors. So I got I'm like lost. I don't know what's going on. Agatha won't make sense without watching WandaVision. WandaVision won't make sense without watching Infinity War and Endgame. Yeah, it's so interconnected now. But you definitely need to watch WandaVision. Um, so start at WandaVision. Yeah, watch WandaVision. WandaVision's really good too. So like honestly, it's not a bad thing that you have to watch WandaVision, you know. WandaVision is like for me, my favorite like recent Marvel stuff. WandaVision number actually no, Loki season 2 is one and then WandaVision's number 2, but I do love Wanda so much. But Loki season 2 was just so good. But I don't think there's anything after that that I like that much. I know a lot of people really like the Spider-Man movie, but Spider-Man No Way Home, and I did enjoy it, but I wouldn't put it. It didn't like hit home for me, I guess. But I think if this show continues as it is, it would be third. I really like this show. Um, there's a character that people want to see in like every Marvel project since WandaVision. The community won't shut up about it. Yeah, it was like they were hyping. Like there wasn't really like signs of it. They were just hyping it up for like there, and then they were like spiraling. You know, like they were like, "Oh my god, it's gonna happen! It's gonna happen! Here's the sign!" And then like they only set up their own disappointment. You know. Um, we called it Agatha. Bless you, Agatha House of Harkness. To reveal the title had been Agatha all along. Oh, I didn't know they changed the title multiple times. Yeah, it's funny. It's a good title. It's easier to remember than Agatha House of Harkness. Because it's like, it's catchy, you know? Captain Crunch 4. It's time. And welcome in, Night Chew. How am I doing and feeling? I'm feeling a little bit sick, but I'm hoping it's just a little cold, you know? Um, so I'm doing good. I'm doing good. It's nice to be back streaming. Hope you're doing well as well. No Way Home has all three Spideys. How can't you? I didn't say I didn't like it. I just didn't say that it's not on the same level as Loki and WandaVision for me. Um, was a vision Ratu with the theories. You really like the title Agatha Coven of Chaos? Yeah, I love. Okay, I'm loving the Coven. Like the Coven is so good. I think like I don't know. I just feel like it's for me, you know. Especially like people were mentioning American Horror Story Coven season, and I was like, yes, I do miss that. That was like my favorite season. Actually, like I did like season 1, but like Coven is so good too. I just love the vibes, the girls, you know, like it's very like it's just great. I don't know how to describe it. They're cool. They're like they just have it all, you know. And like I wasn't like that interested in watching it, even though I do love Agatha a lot. But I was like just like it never nothing really piqued my interest. But I didn't know that Aubrey Plaza was gonna be in it. I had no idea Aubrey Plaza was gonna be in it, and then I saw it in the trailer, and I was like, no way. So then I watched it immediately after that. October coming around reminds me I still need to watch Werewolf by Night. I haven't watched it. I'm sorry. I've skipped like a lot of Marvel stuff. I only saw Deadpool like last week. One of my family member gave you a cold. Oh no, that might be me soon. But I'm sorry. I hope you feel better soon. Been really tired from college. Oh, yeah. I guess school. It's about the time where school is starting. Good luck. Good luck, everyone. Um, but yeah, I have. Yeah, I haven't watched. I haven't watched a lot of Marvel things. I just been kind of picking and choosing because like following everything is too much. And welcome in that. Hope you're doing well today. Yeah, but for my thoughts on Deadpool, I've never been like I don't think I've ever been like the target audience for Deadpool. Like I never really appreciated it, I guess. Um, but like for me, a lot of the jokes are hit or miss. Like you know, like I don't find the whole thing funny. Usually, like there's usually a few funny jokes in there. Um, but the overall humor, it's a bit too raunchy for me, and it's a bit like sometimes it feels a bit like immature for me. You know, not to say that if you like it, you're immature, but like it's very like kind of like um the humor feels very yeah, I guess just like raunchy, I guess. And there's a lot of like um I don't even know how to describe it. Like a lot of it, there's a lot of clever jokes and there's a lot of like more surface level jokes, which are not really my style. Like I like the meta-ness of Deadpool, um, and I liked even like the first film. The characters were, I think the character development was a bit more. The third film, there was some funny jokes in there, but I felt like there was like the plot was so thin for the third movie. Like there was like a semblance of a plot, but there was like in terms of like the characters and stuff like that, like nothing was like emotionally compelling. Like I know it really like there was I feel like there was no substance for me as someone who really likes like character, like very strong character moments. There was really nothing there for me. So that's kind of what I felt like. What's her name? Vanessa? Is that her name? The girlfriend? She was like barely in it. Like I was like, oh, like that was one of my favorite parts of it. Like that was one of my favorite parts of Deadpool, and like the relationship with him and Vanessa, and like like nothing was there for me to latch onto. Um, the T. Tyler Agatha, Darkhold Diaries. Oh, lying with the Great Wardrobe, amazing. Send you the video where they revealed it. Okay. Being on a 4chan Redditor. Deadpool's target audience is guys and that's Ryan Reynolds. I mean, we've talked about this, yeah. Ryan Reynolds is such a guy's guy, you know? Like, nothing wrong with that, not in like a bad way. But he's just like, you know, lot of men's like a man crush, you know? Um, Speaking of Marvel for Halloween event plan of using Gambit and Ben 10. Ben 10 takes Ben 10 takes me back. My brother was such a big Ben 10 fan when we were kids. Not now. Deadpool's so incredible, but even so, it's very overhyped. The third movie felt forced just to please the fans. Yeah, yeah. I feel like it was fun to watch once, but would I have a good time watching it a second time? Probably not. And I think also like for me, like a lot of the references went over my head. Like I did not know who, like when they're in the like what is it called, the void or whatever. There was like a bunch of characters there. I didn't know who they were. Like I didn't know who they were. I knew the one character, right? I don't know if I can like say stuff now. I knew the girl. I knew the girl. But I didn't know anyone. I didn't know who these people were. But they really need to hire better story writers. I agree. I agree. It just felt like a series of jokes. You know, like really didn't feel like there was an interesting plot line for me. Um, Gallium, is it a real Pokemon? That doesn't sound real. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if this Pokemon is real. It sounds like it should be Glade and like combined with something else. Did you watch the second Deadpool movie? It matches all three movie storylines. I watched the second one. I liked it. I'm a big fan of Cable. Even though like I don't really remember the plot line very well. I had to kind of like remind myself going in. I was like, because I was like, I went in. I was like, didn't she die? But then I forgot that she got like revived. It's supposed to be the Lying Witch in the Great Wardrobe. Oh, of Narnia, yeah. Ben 10 was amazing. I never watched it, but I know my brother liked it. Speaking of Man Crush, anyone check out Rebel Ridge? No, I haven't heard of this. It was more for hardcore Marvel fans. I can't lie, I knew most of the characters because they had Fortnite skins. I see, I see. But yeah, there was a lot of references in there that I did not quite get. But yeah, I think they were like older Marvel heroes. But then like I think they were like pre MCU heroes, right? So I didn't quite I didn't know who they were. So that's too bad. I was like, who is this guy? Like what, oh my god, what like some of their powers, I was like, this can't be real. Like what is this? But yeah, I didn't think the villain was very good either. So I was just kind of I don't know. I wanted, I kind of want, like, if they were gonna go all in on the jokes and like just have it like be like a fun time, I kind of wanted a musical number. I mean, I know I'm like a theater kid, but like I think a musical number would have been really fun, especially with Hugh Jackman. Um, I think they could have done like a Greatest Showman parody or something like that. Um, Gambit wasn't even in a movie. Who is Gambit? I'll post a trailer for you in Discord. Okay. I've never heard of this. um, you went to Dune 2 without remembering Dune 1. Yeah, sometimes like, movies are not as like you can't remember them very well. Because like Deadpool 2 was so long ago. And it wasn't like a masterpiece of a movie, okay? Like going into Deadpool Wolverine, I remember Logan so well. Right? Like I remember Logan really well. Cannot remember Deadpool 2. Come on. I thought with Mel Metal it might make you Gallium trip you up. Yeah, yeah. It sounds like it could be real, but it also doesn't sound right. But there's so many Pokemon that could be. There's a lot of X-Men and Fantastic Four comic references in the book, as well as reference to first-gen Marvel Heroes movies. Don't talk about. I see. Yeah, I think like I've watched some of the older X-Men movies, but I don't remember them, and I don't think I've ever watched Fantastic Four. I know there's a guy. I think there's the fire guy, the Human Torch guy, and then the Silver Surfer. That's a Fantastic Four, right? But I don't know. I don't really know much about them. You love Johnny Flame and Deadpool thinking he's Cap. Okay, actually, funniest jokes for me. The post credit scene was so funny. Oh my god, that was actually so funny. But the joke that I thought was that actually went over the best in our theater was the one about like it said something about like the only good thing to come out of Canada or something like that. Like they were like, oh, Wolverine's the only good thing to come out of Canada, and like my theater thought that was so funny because I guess we were in Canada. Gambit was Channing Tatum's character with the playing cards. Wait, I thought Channing Tatum was the guy in the helmet. Do I not know who Channing Tatum is? Oh, he just has a generic face. I'm sorry. Me and white people again. It's why you need to watch X-Men 97. I don't know which ones I watched. But yeah, I don't remember. Scarlet Witch manifesting exploding cars. Yeah, I was like, my brain was like, twist of fate. Fantastic Four is coming back. Good news for me. Oh, thank you. You guys know I love the Fantastic Four. Is there really only 4 of them? If there's only 4 of them, then it can't be that hard to remember. Wait, hold on. There's only 4 in the team, and one of them throws cards. That's his power. No offense, Channing Tatum. But like, that's like you only have 4 choices, and you're wasting one on the cards. That's silly. The fire guy and the Human Torch guy are the same. Yeah. Sorry, I know that. They wouldn't double. They need the type coverage. Keep my country's name out of your damn mouth. Yeah, it was something like that. It was some joke about Canada, and my theater wasn't laughing very much, but that joke, hilarious. Do you love Pokemon stuff? Do you know about TCG, Trading Card Shop Simulator? Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know anything about trading cards. I like the Pokemon games, but I'm not a card person. Go watch the 3 Magic Mikes, and then you'll know Tatum. I'm okay. Isn't Magic Mike like? I feel like Channing Tatum is like, Channing Tatum is very much like a middle-aged woman guy, like, you know what I mean? But I've watched 21 Jump Street. My other friend from Canada gave me a pack of maple cream biscuits. They're quite nice. Oh, is it like the sandwich ones with the maple in the middle? Those are really good. But sometimes they're too sweet. Gambit is part of X-Men, not their Fantastic Four comic scene. You're mixing them up. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Okay, I understand. But he was with the Fantastic Four guys, no? Or were they separate? Oh yeah, no, because the Johnny guy was not with them. That's one. How is Gambit so much started 2024? Throwing cards is not his power. He said he never had a movie, so how could he? He was never understood to begin with. We just no longer a gamer. That's true. That's true. We've established this. I'm not a gamer anymore. No, one's a beast. One's a human torch. One is Elastic Woman and one's invisible. I don't know about this power set, guys. But then I guess if you describe Avengers like that, it's also weird. You're like, one's a guy in a suit. One's a guy who has a shield. He's just a guy, though. And then one's like a green guy. Okay, sorry. I don't know. That's probably not an accurate description. But if you're like describing like Black Widow, you'd be like, why is Black Widow here? Welcome in, Demon. You're throwing a sock at me? Rude. I hope it's not a worn sock and stinky sock. He's just a yapper now. That is true. What games have I been playing? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I played recently? Brain Age. You guys know Brain Age? Keep it up and I'll call you silly baka. That's weeb behavior. Chris Evans and Deadpool and Wolverine was so hot. I'm not a big Chris Evans guy, but I like him better with a beard. But I don't really think Chris Evans is like he's not really my type, you know. He's like Batman is in the Justice League with a bunch of god beings, and he's just a rich guy. That's true. He doesn't have like an Iron Man suit. He's just a rich guy. I guess he has a lot of like tools at his disposal. Gambit was really cool in Wolverine and the X-Men, but I don't know a way to explain him to other people. I see. Yeah, I'm sorry. I thought the whole time that Channing Tatum was the guy in the Minecraft looking helmet that they were trying to take. So I guess I just don't know what Channing Tatum looks like. Or he just looks very generic to me. Do you guys think Channing Tatum is okay? I've always been like, no offense to Channing Tatum. He's a handsome man, I'm sure, but like, why was he like the handsome guy? Like, really? Like the handsome guy? I don't get it. Only the stinkiest? Rude. I've been good. I'm slightly sick right now, but not too bad. But yeah, I hope you've been well too, Demon. One's a guy in a rich suit, one's a spy, one's an archer, one's a red suit. Strong kid. One turns green. One's a god. Yeah, the only one that sounds good is a god. Chris Evans and Knives Out. I still haven't watched Knives Out. I feel like I would like it. And welcome in. Chicano, thanks for the 41 months. I appreciate it. Gonna woke up after LARPing all night. That's true. He'll on the grind playing the the Warlock Blood Elf. Avengers man in metal suit, war veteran with a shield, teen in spandex who can climb walls, man with hammer. That's true. We shouldn't call him a god. We should call him a guy with a hammer. I guess you could describe them in strange ways. But if you're describing their power, like, I don't know, some of them, I feel like the elastic power does not seem that strong to me. Like in terms of all the power, like I feel like the power balances of the Marvel characters are all over the place. You know, like some are like Wanda, and you're like, oh, she can redefine reality. Like she can do anything, you know. And then you have like, yeah, some of them are just very underpowered. So it's like, I feel like the playing field is like, wait, all over the place. But I really like the magic side. I'm really enjoying the magic side of the MCU. I'm glad they lean into the magic stuff, and I'm all for strong, hot woman in Coven. Miji clearly not middle-aged woman. She doesn't get Channing Tatum. Yeah, I guess I'm not old enough. I'll understand when I'm older. When I'm a middle-aged white soccer mom, then I will understand. One day. If Thor didn't have lightning powers, he'd just be a construction worker. I mean, he'd still be like really strong, no? Imagine Hawkeye versus Thor. I don't think Hawkeye could even harm Thor in in any capacity. Elastic power is sick though. Imagine being able to grab your phone charger from one room over without leaving the sofa. Well, I'd rather have like Wanda could just pick it up and levitate it over without stretching her body, you know? Or she could just make her phone charged. She could be like, and her phone will be charged, you know? I'm sure she could do that. Have you seen The Incredibles? That's true. That's true. But if I was gonna be an Incredible, I'd want to be Violet. Violet's sick. How did Hawkeye become a respected Avenger? Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Construction workers are really strong and they have to lift bricks. They are strong. They are strong. But are they like god level strong? Maybe. Can I say superpower sucks because there's a better superpower? Okay, that's true. That's true. But like relatively in the MCU world, you know? Yeah, so I kind of like the boys universe where like a bunch of people have just really benign powers. Like they just like they have powers, but they're like kind of useless. You know? I feel like that's realistic. Because imagine being a soup and you're like your power is like really like there's some people probably have powers and they don't even know. Like your power is just like you can plug in the USB in the first time every time. You know? You would never know that you had that power. The Gambit's power is charging any objects with the kinetic force that explodes after a few seconds. His weapon of choice is throwing cards because they're one of the objects he knows how to manipulate best, but he uses the bow staff. He's also a master thief and an acrobat. Damn. So what? He just chooses cards because they're easy to use. I guess that's fine. Two of the Fantastic Four in The Incredibles, Invisible Woman and the Elastic Girl. Oh my god, it was stolen. Incredibles is just half of Fantastic Four. Yeah. They really just stole the powers. In the comic, Hawkeye does a lot more than what they show in Marvel. Fair enough, fair enough. Remember? Maybe Hawkeye has that power. Remember he like shot the USB into the USB port? Hawkeye, he actually has superpowers. You guys didn't know. Imagine if you did that shot and it was upside down. That'd be like that'd be so sad. It happens in X-Men comics too. Like people get benign powers. Frozone and Human Torch are polar opposite. That's true. That's true. Incredibles is kids' Fantastic Four. It is. It is. They're gonna grow up and they're gonna be Fantastic Four. The core X-Men group are just the hot characters with useful powers. With this plenty of weirdos roaming around. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Wait, sorry, I'm getting a phone call. 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Sorry, it was just my Pilates calling me saying like, yeah, just to remind you that you don't have class today because my Pilates instructor is in Montreal, so I don't have class today, so I can actually stream for as long as I want. But they never like canceled it on the app or like on the schedule. So I was like, when are they gonna cancel it? Like, cause I still like it was still like in there, and I'm like, can they cancel it so I can like have my money back? Like, but I think he just realized. Like now he's like panicked. He's like, oh my god, wait, I didn't tell everyone. But my instructor has been telling me for weeks, so we're fine. It was me calling to Nerdsplain Marvel Comics. I just answered the phone. And it's just like a non-stop ramble from Yakamoto. Yeah. In Montreal, yeah. She's in Montreal. She was worried because there was like an Air Canada strike recently, but it's all good. It's all good. She's in Montreal, and my mom is actually in Toronto, I believe. Everyone's on the East Coast recently. They They had to make a baby in Incredible, so isn't a rip-off. That's true, that's true. The baby. Thank God it was a short break. I'll need a long break later. Giving Pilates, you're gonna lose all your progress. Oh no. But I've been continuing my Pilates, but I haven't been doing like workouts in between Pilates, so maybe I'm losing my progress. Who knows? In Quebec, exactly. Ah, sorry, I just spilled water. I'll say hi to my mom. My mom. If you run into her, you just need to ask everyone if you run into. If they know me. I guess you'll. I think the chances are very low. Just ask every middle-aged Asian woman you see. Jack can set himself on fire, though he's basically human. You're right. You're right. Oh no. They're gonna get sued by themselves. It's a real Pokemon Zygarde. Yeah, that's real. That sounds real. I feel like I've heard of it. I feel like eventually I'm gonna get too good at this game. When's the point where I'll become too knowledgeable about Pokemon and this game won't be a game anymore, you know? I'll just be like, yeah, I know that Pokemon. But that day will probably never come because I'm so behind. So behind on Pokemon. But yeah, it's finding her low, but the chance of being perceived as crazy are incredibly high. That is true. Yeah, my mom sent me pictures of Niagara Falls yesterday. She was like, it did look really cool. I've never been to Toronto or Niagara Falls because it's kind of far. But maybe I'll go one day. It does look quite cool. It looks a bit wet, but it is a pretty big waterfall. But then I have to go to Toronto. No offense. Like, am I spending like $500 on a plane ticket and traveling for 6 hours just to go to a city that's like kind of like Vancouver? Don't know. You went out last night and actually mingled IRL with humans. Oh, okay. Did you have a good time? I recently just watched first Pokemon movie with Mewtwo. Nice. Hope you enjoyed it. If you go to west of Japan, it's on your way. It's really not. It's really not on my way. I saw lots of friends you haven't seen for a while. That's good. I'm glad. Yeah, I don't do that. You guys know I don't do that. You went east. Oh, if I go east to Japan, right? And it takes like 2 days. If you're going to another Canadian city, surely it's Montreal or Quebec City over Toronto. Yeah, absolutely. If I was gonna go to the east, I would go to Montreal, I think. But right now, if I had to choose a place to go, I'd probably just go to Banff. I think Banff is really nice, and it's a lot closer. Cause like it just feels bad to like. Firstly, it's like the tickets aren't even that cheap, even though it's a domestic flight, right? Like I'm paying that much. I'm like, if I just pay a little bit more, I can go to Japan, and it's only like a few extra hours on the flight. So I'm like, what's the point? You know, like I'd rather just. It feels like a waste. I've not visited my cousin in Toronto in 8 years. Oh my gosh, yeah. I feel like that happens as you get older, though. I don't know if this is normal. Like I don't see my cousin anymore. Like I see my cousin in Japan more often than I see my cousin here. And it's only because like I'm like going on my way to visit Japan, you know, and it's like, oh, I'm visiting once in a lifetime, once in a year kind of thing. So it's like I don't know. Is that normal? How often do you guys see your cousins? He doesn't even live that far. Me and my homie parked like 3 or 4 blocks away from the venue, so I was walking downtown for a while with your fight stick in one hand, okay, the white claw in another. Nice. That's a cool guy on the street, you know. It was like a street fighting. Not street fighting. Sorry, she kind of just out on the street like. It was a Street Fighter event. West Coast Shilmiju is back. Everything nice about Canada's on the West Coast. Vancouver. You guys saw my pictures of Vancouver. It looked beautiful, right? Right? And Banff is so beautiful. The Rockies. You You would choose Japan flight. Exactly, exactly. You're in Toronto Airport for an hour. So yeah, I've been to the Toronto Airport on my way to New York. That's the only time I've been to Toronto. Um, my cousins every few years at the most. I know, same. Um, I don't really. I see my aunt kind of often, because she like really makes an effort. But like my cousin, I did not. Oh, but update on Miju suit news. My cousin is gonna have a wedding. They finally decided. Like they were like back and forth for a while because like weddings are expensive. So it's like, what are you gonna do? But then they finally decided they would like to have a wedding. So suit time. They're gonna get married next summer. So maybe it's time. But then I have to wear a suit in the summer. Is that really suit wearers? Is it too hot? Is it gonna be terrible to wear a suit in the summer? Um, haven't have too many cousins everywhere around the world. Can't visit everyone. Oh, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I don't have that many cousins. You could wear a linen suit. But will I look? Do they look the same as normal suits? Like I don't know if I'm gonna wear like for example, I feel like there's a lot of options for women's suits. Like um there's a lot of options for women's suits, like for different styles, right? Like a lot of times, like you can wear like a classic looking suit, or you can wear like some suits you could just wear like kind of like suit pants and like a like a jacket. It could be like cropped, like there's a lot of options for women's suits. So I think um once again, women are always getting more clothing options. But yeah, I'll have to see what works for the the temperature. Um, a wool suit in summers. Hell on earth. Yeah, I'm not gonna wear a wool suit. We do look cool in the suit for real. I'll take a picture. I'll take a picture. I think it's time. I think it's time. Um, First time meeting you had seen 20 years. You haven't seen some cousins in 20 years. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I mean, some people have a lot of cousins. Fair enough. Wouldn't a dress be better in the summer? I know, but like, I want to wear a suit, but like, I don't really have an occasion to wear a suit to. I bought a button-up shirt recently, and I've been wearing because like I think the button-up shirt I had before was like super cheap, so like I just like did not like I just didn't want to wear it because you guys know. I don't know if you remember, but I had this like button-up shirt and I had like a sweater vest. I looked cool as hell. Like I looked like I was in a K drama. Like I was ready, but my button-up shirt was so uncomfortable because it was like probably like 100% polyester. So I got like a comfy linen shirt. It's like very soft. It's not like the stiff kind of button-up shirt. It's like a very soft one. So I'm very happy about this. It's time for my preppy time. Not that I'm not already preppy. Summer's over. It's like fall already. Yes, it was cold. Like it was really cold. Um, like couple days ago, like I was outside. It was like 11 degrees, and I was like, it was like wind. It was rainy. It was windy. I was freezing. I was like, I need my winter jacket now. But now it's quite nice. Right now it's quite nice. But it was getting quite cold. I do really think it's fall. Yesterday morning it was 6 degrees. Okay, that's colder. That's definitely colder. But yeah, it's definitely going into fall weather. You need the wedding invite so I can ask Jenny to be my plus one. She can't be your plus one. She's already mine. Actually, no. You can have Jenny. You guys know, Kazuha is like my girl these days. And if I ever have a wedding, like one of my Japanese relatives gets, I mean, I only have one cousin here, right? And we're not I mean, we are Japanese, but like, it's not like in Japan. So if I ever have a wedding in Japan, Kazuha. You'll take Sakura. She used to do Fortnite dances. I just had to thought you wanted her to bust out the Fortnite dance at the wedding? That would be an interesting time. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. There was definitely a lot of kids at the Canucks game. They have like a dance camp. A lot of kids were doing Fortnite dances. I saw it. Sometimes I can't differentiate between like a goofy looking dance and a Fortnite dance. Some of them were definitely flossing. Doing Fortnite dances, you gotta be a gamer. That's true. That's true. And those kids were gamers, but they were also sports enthusiasts. You know. But yeah, it was yeah, my first Canucks game. It was a preseason game, so Quinn Hughes was not there. Very disappointing, but that's okay because our favorite goalie from the playoffs who popped off, or not even backup goalie, our backup goalie, because the first two goalies got injured somehow during the playoffs. Artur Shilov was there, and he was really good. Even in the preseason, he did a cool save. I'm a big goalie fan, so I was very happy about this. And there was like one really cool goal. It was like a total breakaway goal. This guy, he deked out like three guys, and then he shot and he scored. It was cool. Um, NHL 2024 gamers. Oh no, I'm sure 2025 is already out. It came out yesterday, yeah. And guess I keep hearing on the news, Quinn Hughes on the cover of NHL 25. I did not see him. It was not there. But yeah, there was so I posted some pictures, but like basically there was like they were selling like their used equipment, which I guess kind of makes sense, like their used skates and like their used stuff. But the used laundry bag, I was like, what? Like, why would you sell this? Like, I'm like, is it washed? Like, I mean, I'm assuming everything is washed, but like, used a laundry bag, like used skates, get it? Used like jerseys, I understand that. Gloves, whatever. Used mouth guard. It's time. Used water bottle. Used mouth guard. Oh no. We do gotta go to a regular season game. I will eventually. It just the timing just wasn't right. And the preseason games are much cheaper. Regular season games have gotten really expensive because the Canucks are actually good now. So and the regular season games are quite expensive. I'm not like I do like hockey, but I'm not like the biggest hockey fan. Not watching you get that nice NHL laundry sweat smell. Oh god, can imagine how that locker room smells. Although maybe it smells okay because like it's probably very highly managed, so maybe they're like always cleaning it. Don't know. Your dad calls Canadian the Canucks. Yeah, that's what it means. That's technically what it means, but now it kind of means like the hockey team. The perks of supporting a football team in the doldrums, the cheap tickets. Fair enough. I mean, Canucks used to be bad, but now they've gotten good, so which I can't complain about. But yeah, tickets are very expensive now. But the Whitecaps tickets are quite cheap, even though I heard they're like okay. But I definitely I've watched two Whitecaps games now, and I still am on the side of hockey is definitely more exciting to watch. Even though the hockey games are much longer, because hockey games are like there's only 60 minutes of play, but the games take 2.5 hours. So there's like they stop the time every time the puck goes out of play or there's like a penalty, and they have 2 commercial breaks every period, which is like quite a lot. And so like yeah, there is. The games do take 2.5 hours, but it was still like it's more like fast paced. It's more exciting, and yeah, they were fighting a lot. They fought like there was like 3 fights in the hockey game. Like they just like they like the puck stops, and then they're like you see them like grabbing each other. Helmets come off. They're punching. I was like, yeah, there was 3 fights, I believe. But only one of them was like penalty for both. I can't remember. But yeah, they when they fight and then both of them are in the penalty box. It was really fun. I posted a video. They'll like show each one on screen. They'll show like the Seattle player and everyone's like boo, and then they show like the Canucks player and everyone's like yeah. And then they did it like I couldn't show in the video because that was the second time actually in the video. But the first time they did it for so long. it was like comedic. Like it was like they did it like they went back and forth like at least 12 times. Like I was like they just kept going. It was really funny. That's my type of humor, man. Um they allow it and then they penalize you. Yeah, it's I think it's just part of the sport, you know? So I guess that's just how it is, but yeah, they do allow it to some extent, but then after a while but then they like don't like stop it. So I guess it just is what it is. We should allow fighting in all sports, even chess. Yeah, yeah. In chess, they just start punching each other. Maybe it's time. But I feel like that would be a very it would really stop people from entering chess. Esports. Faker just stands up and starts throwing hands. They take a pawn, time to scrap. Oh yeah, that's chess boxing. Yeah, that already exists. Maybe they need a sport for each of these. League of Legends boxing. It's time. Or like Street Fighter. I mean, Street Fighter boxing. Street Fighter fighting would make sense. Like Street Fighter, like MMA. Because that would actually make sense. You know, like they would actually go together. You know? You're playing a fighting game and then you fight IRL. Like it would work. And Ricky, thank you so much for the 37 months. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, chess boxing does exist. Esports League, you die, and there's one other team is dead as well. You both fight. Winner respawns quicker. I would watch that. I would watch that for sure. Play Street Fighter and then take it to the street IRL to fight. Yeah, that would actually make sense. That makes way more sense than chess boxing. But yeah, that'd be a fun time. Although like watching chess boxing was like I never watched like a fight. Like I've only watched fights in like hockey games. I never watched like MMA or like anything like that or boxing or anything like that. And I was surprised like how it's very violent. Like I know it's like part of the sport, but like they were like I'm like, oh, they're getting like really hurt. It's like kind of scary to watch. I wanted to fight the guy who beat me last night, but he was a friend of mine. But if it's part of the sport, you know, you can fight your friend, you know? Are you getting up at 5 a.m. for Worlds? Is it at 5 a.m.? I thought it was at a different time. I don't know if I'm getting up at 5 a.m. I only watched like one Worlds match. I watched like the game 7 of like T1 versus DRX like a couple years ago because I booted it up and Deft was there picking Arcane Caitlyn. And I was like, yes, Arcane Caitlyn. So then I was very excited. I did watch that game. Especially with the game 7. You know, game 7 is exciting. But I don't know if I'm gonna watch. I might just watch like I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. But I am ready. I'm so ready for Arcane. Worlds is whatever, but like Arcane. Or if there's like a good world skin. I do have the DRX Deft world the Deft world skin for Caitlyn. On EU actually. which is you know. I guess I can't use it as much, but it's fine. Arcane watch party. We're gonna have an Arcane discussion party, okay? In the movies and TV channel. I'm there. I'm so excited for Arcane. I love Caitlyn. I love Vi. Like I'm so excited. Watch a bit of Dota International, so you're all MOBA'd out. That's okay. Heiza. I don't know. I don't follow like the meta. I don't know who's strong. I don't think it's Caitlyn. Cause like that year I watched, Caitlyn was really strong, so I guess that's why she was picked. And she was banned every other match. And finally Caitlyn was allowed, so it was a bit sad, you know. Like I don't think she's strong right now, so I really only like Caitlyn. There's a few other. I'm like such a one trick, but like there's a few other champions I like. I do like Kai'Sa. I do like Jin, and I like Seraphine. I like a lot of supports. I like Twisted Fate. I like Kog'Maw. There's a bunch of champions I do like, but to play, I want to play Caitlyn. If Caitlyn's banned, then I pick Jin. If Jin is banned, then I just die. You know, there's no one else. It's not very well rounded. I also don't play that much, so I guess I haven't had the chance to be all well rounded. But yeah, Arcane. I'm so looking forward to. It's actually a lot of shows I'm looking forward to. We'll talk about it in a second. I really need to be right back. Enjoy the Malamart. I'm sure you guys missed it. You guys heard it for a second while I was taking the phone call, but this is for real. Enjoy Malamart. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Why is this song so loud? I feel like this song is extra loud for some reason. That's fine. You support Miju's champ picks? Thank you. I'm glad you enjoy them. But there's only 2 champ picks, and I always ban the same champion. You guys know? Any 5 points for anyone who knows which champion I have always banned. 2 weeks off and already a BRB. Yeah, I drank like a bunch of coffee this morning, so I was have to pee like nonstop after coffee. Scatter. No, not the dance party. But yeah, okay. What was I? Yeah, I think some of the cheering. Like, I never been to like a lot of live sports matches. I didn't know a lot of like the cheering and like they actually like boo for the opposing team and stuff like that. But the thing I find so funny is at the Whitecaps games when someone scores, they say like, for example, like say like the captain Ryan Gold. Let's say he scored. They'll be like, oh, goal scored, whatever, by Ryan Gold, like or whatever. They'll like announce the goal and then they'll say like Ryan and then everyone yells gold and then he say Ryan and everyone yells gold and then they do it 3 times and then the last one, the announcer says thank you, and then everyone says you're welcome. And I'm like, wait, that's so polite. That's like the most Canadian thing I've ever heard. Like he literally says thank you, and everyone says you're welcome. I thought that was really fun. That's my favorite part about the Whitecaps games. It's not Teemo. It is a ADC because I would ban the ADC. He does an Olaf one trick. Oh no. That's you. Hello Canadian. It really is. It's like so like polite. It just makes me laugh. Ash? No, she's fine. It's a really annoying champion. And I don't like it just I just never want to see this champion in my game ever. But yeah, so I mean, like I feel like the soccer games are all right, like it's like They're a bit, yeah, they're a bit more slower paced than hockey, and I don't like how they're always fall on the ground. They're always falling on the ground. I'm like, stop! You're not injured. Like, get off the ground. Like, but then in this one, I forgot Canadians have polite fame. They do. They do. Draven, of course, it's Draven. I hate that guy. Oh, he's the worst. Polite is what Canadians are all about. Exactly. Except me, shoot. I'm polite. Football fans are crazy in Europe. It's all screaming and swearing. Yeah, I heard there's a lot of like drunk old man behavior. You know, we don't. I mean, we were sitting in like the family zone. So you're not really allowed to. You're like people drink, but like you're not supposed to get like drunk. You know, like if you get kicked out if you're like drunk. There's some parents there like sipping on a White Claw or whatever. That's fine. But yeah, it's a bit less. But we don't really have like a route. We have like a one section that's like full of really really intense fans. But the rest of the sections are kind of chill. Um, not a big Tyler One fan. I'm not a Tyler One fan. I like Saber, League content creator. I like Saber, and I like in terms of like someone who plays League, and I like Vars. I'm a big Vars fan. He makes Genshin videos and League videos. Canadians aren't polite. They're passive aggressive. Are they? I don't know. I don't think it's necessarily true. I think, or I don't know about Canadians in general. But I think like for Vancouver people, I think for me, in my opinion, we're very like we're polite Canadians, but we're very cold. Like I think it's a Pacific Northwest thing, but like we're very cold. We're very we kind of like everyone kind of keeps to themselves. Like no one really talks to each other in public. And people are very flaky. Like I feel like it's very common here to be like, oh, like yeah, you see someone you know, and then you're like, oh yeah, let's catch up soon, and you never do. Like you never do. um, or people will like people will flake to like um plans and stuff like that, or events, or like if you have like a party or something, like people are always flaking. But I think like yeah, people here are very like they stick to their friend group, and you didn't. People are very like I guess they're like keep their distance, you know. Um, is White Claw Pacific Northwest thing? I think so. I think so. I always thought it was Canadian, but it's not. It's American. Um, I only brought because that's what all the fighting game community guys drink. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Skana wanted to drink his Japanese beer. Um, Saber's cool. He like, give me top you ADC. Yeah, Saber's great. Saber's great. And he's a Caitlyn main, which I love. Going back to college assignments now. Have a good day and night. Good luck with your college assignments. It's tough making friends. Yeah, yeah. I would say so. I think it's tough making friends here. Like unless you're like in school or like you have some sort of existing community. We drink them too. And maybe I don't know what. Maybe White Claw's just an NA thing. Let's start drinking White Claws. It's time. It's time. Okay, speaking of Pacific Northwest stuff, like at the Canucks game, I went before the Canucks game. We went to the team store, which is like in the arena, and the team store had the Lululemon. Like they had like tons of Lululemon stuff with the Canucks logos on it. It was like more expensive. It was like maybe like 30 to 50% more expensive than normal Lululemon, so it was very expensive. But it was like there was so much Lululemon. I was like, man, this is the most like Vancouver thing I've ever seen. The Canucks team store has Lululemon merch. But I was like, but yeah, it was a bit it was nice. It was nice, but it was expensive. Um Gotta fit in if you want to be a resident. Exactly, exactly. If I moved to Vancouver, I'd have exactly one friend because me just no other friends to introduce me to. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But I'll be your one friend. What more do you need? You can be friends with my brother if you want. If you accept the Valorant lifestyle, you could be friends with my brother. You bought a used laundry bag. Exactly. Exactly. Lululemon makes those used practice jerseys, exactly. They secured that big NHL account. They did. Some of the merch did look quite nice. Some of the merch looked quite nice. I was like, ooh. Especially the bags. I was like, ooh, I do love the Lululemon belt bag, but I was like, resist, restraint. Thank you, Maestro. Hope you've been well. You'd rather be friendless than play Valorant. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You can just he's pretty shy anyway, so I don't know if he'll be friends. And he's younger than me as well. Meteor's brother plays FPS games. Can I be friends with them too? Maybe. But yeah, it's yeah, he's really into Valorant, and he was into Counter-Strike, but he got what is it called? He got banned from Valve, and he said he was like, and he wasn't even like doing anything, like he just got banned, and they won't unban him. I was like, that's stupid. And like I very wholeheartedly believe that my brother was not cheating. So it must have been like he got banned for like they thought he was like scripting or like he had some sort of cheat or something like that. He just got banned. And like I know my brother's like very good at FPS games, and he just plays with his friends. Like he literally plays on a Smurf in Valorant so he can play with his friends. Like he does not care about his rank. And he was like, yeah, I'm gonna sell my account. Like he does not care. So like I really don't think he was cheating. We had a belt bag recently, but it's Fjallraven and not Lulu. That's okay. That's very Pacific Northwest as well. I know it's not from here, but like people always have in terms of bags, yeah, Fjallraven, if that's how you say it, it's very, very common here. Herschel bags, I think it's a local brand, that's why. Lululemon, I think it's very common. And those weird like waterproof bags. You seen this hilarious meme where the cartoon guy says I hate my life even though, and then he played Val and he said I hate my life even more. That could be true for many games. Probably for League of Legends. Just in a good mood, gonna play Genshin later. Gotta get the Primos for Zelonin. Of course. Good luck. I recently got Welkin because I was like, there's so many characters I want. I want Kanich. I don't have a good Dendro DPS. I want Kanich. And I want to pull for a weapon for Albedo next patch because there's 2 defense weapons and they're both good for him, I'm pretty sure. So like, I'm like that, I want that. But then what if Mavuika comes and she's really good? And then what if Capitano comes? So I was like, oh my god, I have to figure this out. I need so many things. I might break my streak of not topping up in Genshin because I haven't topped up in like 2 years. My friend cheats and he's not banning Counter-Strike. Yeah, what's going on? What's belt bag? Like a fanny pack? Yeah. And welcome in, Kalani. Thanks for the welcome back. Hope you've been well. Yeah, so that's why my brother doesn't play Counter-Strike anymore. He got banned. But he still has Valorant. I don't know what else he plays. I asked him recently and I forgot. For some reason Shenhe might get announced. I mean, she's not next patch. it's Hu Tao, who is it? Hu Tao and Chiori. Like, bro, why is Chiori getting a rerun and Shenhe still has not? She's only had 1 rerun. She's not even eligible for the Chronicle Wish. But Baiju is. So weird. CS fell off after 1.6, oh no. Miju's brother gonna grind Fortnite for the new jean skins. It's time. I don't think he plays. He definitely had a Fortnite phase when he was like younger. Like he was like a kid when Fortnite came out, so like he was like a kid when Fortnite came out, so like, you know, like obviously he was like target age for that. But I don't think he plays anymore. When are they gonna announce the end of Genshin? Well, next year is the final region, but I feel like there's gonna have 1 more after that, and then I think they're just gonna continue the game as long as it's profitable. Hu Tao, exactly, Hu Tao. We do love Hu Tao. Zelonin isn't next patch. She's running with, so it's Zelonin Chiori, phase 1, and then phase 2 is Hu Tao and Who's running with Hu Tao? Hu Tao and someone else. Kazuha? No, Kazuha just ran. Who the hell is it? Can't remember. Okay, let's watch the clip. Imagine dying in the emote hype boy on you. That'd be cool. What clip will we get? Ideal. A challenger approaches. No. This is not Ultimate Custom Night. We are not adding anyone. Chica's a girl, Bonnie is a boy. Okay. A jump scare warning? I don't know what's gonna happen. It is not. It's 3 a.m. night 2. There's no way I'm dying. Yeah, okay. Hello. We're fine. My hair is so long, man. Look how shiny it is. You can follow me. Look what I did to it. You were able to do that. Welcome in, Bonnie. Imagine having shiny, healthy Bonnie hair. Hops to the challenge. No, thank you. That was nothing. Finish the voting. Oh no, this is Kalani. It's coming again. We just watched this recently. Oh no, not this again. I voted Kalani. What? It's Ernie Miju. Kalani says it's Ernie Miju. Wait, I voted Kalani. But Kalani wasn't. It's Ernie. Oh no. Kalani, it's not my fault. You literally betrayed me right before that. How could I trust you? Did you kill anyone? Who did you kill? Oh my god. Ernie. Oh my god. I'm so bad at Among Us. Because this happens every time. It's always a 50-50 and I'm wrong. Kalani. This happened with Ernie. I am going around alone. Make any sense? Miju is not. No, I am. Nice. Throwback Miju's extra pale. She really is. I think it's just like lighting. It was very dark in that room. I'm actually like kind of darker now, question mark. But then I compare it to like I compare it to like my stomach that does not see the sun. It's not actually that much darker. I think I'm just naturally like not super white, which makes sense. Yeah, I just couldn't trust. Like Kalani betrayed me. Like okay. So I was going around the whole time with, you guys know this story. I was going around the whole time with Kalani. Like, I swear, I had my eyes on Kalani the whole game. And somehow, he slipped away for a second, killed someone, came back. And so I was vouching. I was like, guys, it's not Kalani. I was with him the whole time. He has to be safe. And it wasn't. So that's insane. Did not trust Kalani. And it was Ernie. But, what can I say? Like, how could I trust? But yeah, I'm so bad at Among Us. I don't know if I'm like, I think it's a bad combination of me being a bad liar. Like number one, I'm a bad liar, and number two, I'm like the streamer, right? And I'm playing with like viewers, right? So it's like everyone's always like scrutinizing me, right? So it's like it's extra hard, I think. When's community day? I think we should do one. Let me look at the calendar. I have one this week and then 1, 2, 3 weeks. Oops, sorry. Before I go to Japan. Because I'm gonna be in Japan on the 26th, though. Oh wait, I need to do a Halloween stream though. Wait, okay. We need to do a Halloween stream. I don't have a costume. Oh my god, this is not good. It doesn't happen every time because you're never alive at the end. That's true. Like if people want to kill someone, they always try and kill me first. Everyone either kills Miju or leaves her last for the 50-50 pick. I know. Everyone's terrible to me. And then if I'm the imposter, it's impossible. Everyone's like, I just get voted out even when I'm not the imposter, just as a joke. Like everyone's like, vote Miju. She sucks. So I'm like, I didn't do anything. It's terrible. Even itching to get Improbable cracking. Yeah. Halloween community day. 2 birds, 1 stone. Halloween community day. Phasmo. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, every round it's Miju sus. What should we play though? Because like people aren't that into Among Us these days. Even though we were talking about it a lot. Like whenever I'm like, guys, like last time I was like, let's play Among Us. Everyone's like, nah. Like people were into Among Us. People were into Fall Guys. But are people still into Fall Guys? What are the kids up to these days? Are they playing Fall Guys? Are they playing Roblox? Like, what is it? What's the game? Like we're obviously gonna play marbles, but like. What is the play? Draconian starts it. That's true. Oh yeah, everyone's playing Dress to Impress. Is that a game that you can play with viewers? How many people can play one at once? I don't want to play Roblox though. I don't want to stoop to that. No offense, but like I don't really want to play Roblox. Like I feel like a bunch of kids are gonna come in if I play Roblox. Like a bunch of like random children are gonna come in and it's gonna be like unhinged, you know. Um. Yeah, but are people still playing Fall Guys? Because we could play Fall Guys. I don't know much about it, but we could play. Because like I feel like I'm thinking Roblox is also free to play, right? Like for me, criteria, um, the best type of game is ones where people can just play and chat, like Marble, for example. Um, and two, it has to be free because like Among Us is free on mobile, so people can just play. But yeah, but Among Us is fun, but enough people have to want to play because like like um like I think like last time like people weren't like Among Us was kind of in like a downturn, you know? A lot of people if you don't have enough people, it's just not as fun. Like it's a game where like you can have a varied amount of people. You have to you have to join friends games, I see. What about good old fashioned Mario Kart? Yeah, firstly, I don't have Mario Kart, and secondly, it's too expensive. And a lot of people won't have it. Um, Never played Fall Guys, but I'll destroy you more. It's like maybe it's time. Maybe it's time for Fall Guys. And Fall Guys can have like a varied amount of people, right? And it's like fun either way. Um, Not Gwen Kart. Yeah, true. And you don't know Gwen's power in Mario Kart. Like Gwen plays online and she wins online. Okay, against the tryhards. We have no choice. We have like I'm also really bad at Mario Kart. But I'm a Mario Kart 7 player. I do love a good Mario Kart 7. Um Fall Guys is fun. Okay. I trust. Community stream with Misha Games Guild doing 25-man raids. Oh no, Kalani would be ready for that. And then it would cause like a spiral. Zirconian would download WoW just to do that, and then he would fail out of school. So I can't be responsible for this. You got some hours on Fall Guys? Okay, Ricky. I'll look forward to this. You can community stream a Mario Party. It's also too expensive. Ricky will win. He's real intricate. Oh no! Imagine winning online. Exactly. Like Mario Kart Online is sweaty. You gotta let the horde tempt him back. Exactly. Can't play WoW. You need the tech salary. Yeah, get the tech salary first, and then play WoW. But for me, I got the tech salary. I will not play WoW. My time is too valuable, you know. um, but yeah, if the Riot MMO comes out, I will play it with you guys. But it doesn't seem like it will, or it will be like in many years because they restarted. I'm just saying $70 for community day. Yeah, exactly. Like I think a lot of people will be priced out if they don't already have the game. They'll be like, and especially like Mario Party is much less likely for people to own than Mario Kart. You could play words. No, the problem with the words is that people come and snipe it. People like some words snipers come in and they're just like waiting for people to stream words and then they come in and they get all the words. I'm like, bro, like get out of here. Who invited you? Like but maybe I could play words and not be in the words category, you know? And then people won't know that I'm playing words. So it would be like just us. That could be fine. Because I think like when you put it on the words category, like people come in. Played Mario Party for the first time in London and got stuck on Bowser Isle, so you hate it. Fair enough. I played Smash for the first time, and I was very bad. But I just played Yoshi over and over, and I just ate everyone, and then like, put them in the egg. That's my level of contribution. Just put words on stream and hella NPC shop. Exactly. A lot of people mention Jackbox. I need to look into that. Let me write that down. I need to look into Jackbox. Okay, Jackbox. But yeah, it needs to be a one where like one, um, people won't be like trolling. Like people won't submit like weird um comments or like whatever the prompt is or whatever. And it has to be like it's a lot of Jackbox games are like 4 people, like and so it has to be like a bigger game. 'Cause if it's like this game is for like 4 to 5 people, that's like okay, that's a bit small. Jackbox is inappropriate. Exactly. So and I would need it would need to be a way like I would need to make sure there's a way for me to moderate it. So like maybe it comes through a filter and then I have to like accept it before it goes in, or like just letting people submit random things that will show up on stream. I guess chat is kind of like that, but there's like an auto mod. It could be kind of I feel like there's prime trolling. Lose to Jack and Jackbox and then box Jack. I think I would lose. Isn't a big part of boxing like arm reach, like the length of your arms? He's very tall. Max is 48 people. Yeah, that I think there's different Jackbox games. So some of them are like stream oriented and they could be like infinite number of people and they just play in chat. There's definitely ones like that in Jackbox. I need to look into it. Every time I play Jackbox, I end up bullying every person in the room. Uh-oh. Like typical Alex behavior. It does. What about party animals? I don't. Is it the fighting one? I can't remember what it is. Is it free? We're saying the most wildly out of pocket and inappropriate thing you ever heard. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of in Jackbox. Not from you, of course, but just in general. Some weirdos might come in and say some weird stuff. Jack is a basketball player. I'm convinced. No, he's real into soccer. Which also works with height, because if you're a goalie, like you want to be like as big as possible to cover. You played Pole Mine and Jackbox once and it was great. Okay, let me write that down. Pole Mine. Pole Mine. IRL Alex is probably the best Alex. Actually, I did meet Alex IRL, and they were very well behaved IRL. But I think it's because of like it was me, It's a $10 game. It's fun and funny though. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I just feel like there's so many free ones. There's so many like fun free ones, like Fall Guys or something like that. That I'd rather just go with the free one. I know there's a lot of good options, but it'd have to be like either very free or very cheap. Very free. I don't know. There's a spectrum there. You love code names, but I don't want any games also with like where you need like a voice chat. Like Connie mentioned earlier, yeah, the voice chat is. I don't really want random people speaking on my stream because who knows what they will say. I just don't want to deal with some weirdo speaking directly to me, And I feel like it gets a bit chaotic. It gets a bit chaotic if a bunch of people are speaking on a stream. But yeah, Codenames is great. You guys know I recently bought some board games. You guys know I'm a board game hater, but recently, I recently played a couple board games. They're pretty good. But the one thing about board games, like setting them up, is so annoying. It takes so long to set it up. I'm like, this is like I could just play Overcooked, Only built like a cement wall, kind of. I have played soccer with Jack, and it's very hard to score on him. But I'm also like not good at soccer. Although I was surprisingly okay at soccer. Like my passing is very accurate. I just can't shoot it very hard. It hurts my left leg, like the leg that you put a leg down and then you shoot with the other leg. This leg that I put down really hurts. I think I just have weak body. So it's not great. I played what is it called? Soccer golf. Come on, you can bundle the expensive games for all of us for community day. True, true. Um, Alex was worried they get demodded. Of course, of course. For IRL behavior. Um, you can talk about it over a ketchup and bacon sando. Ooh. Or just cheese sandwich. Just ketchup. Setting up and reading the yes. Oh my gosh, the rules. Yeah, setting up. It was like figuring out how to set up the game was like so hard. Like I was like, what is going on? Like I need like a video tutorial about how to set up this game. And then like there's so many rules. I'm like, yeah, like just getting into the game itself was hard. But the subsequent times we played, it was a lot better. But it's still like, the one I played was like, it's called Sushi. What's it called? Sushi Go Party. And so like you need to like have like there's a bunch of options for the cards that are in play. So every time you play, you shuffle like a selection of cards together, and then when you wanna play like a new setting, you have to unshuffle all the cards, get a different selection of cards, shuffle those all together. I was like, this is like the most annoying thing ever. Like, what is this? Like, if it was like digital, I feel like it'd be so much nicer. That was just the annoying part. And then we also played a game called Patchworks, where it's like you need to like get there's a bunch of like it's like kind of like Tetris. You have like a board with like a grid, and then you have to like put them together and like fit them into like fill up the square. But to set it up, you need to get all the pieces and you need to put them in like a circle around the board, and it's like, oh, so annoying. Like it's like so like I think the Sushi Go Party is more annoying to set up though, because like you need to unshuffle like a pretty significant amount of cards. You need to keep like, and even if you want to play again with the same setting, you need to take out like the dessert cards. There needs to be like certain amount of dessert cards in each round. So like you need to like go through all the cards, take out the dessert cards, and then like do it. Like it's a bit annoying. Especially because it's like a quick game. It's not like, oh, you set it up once and then like you're good for like 2 hours. You know, like it's really not like that. It's like a pretty fast paced game, and you'd want to like keep restarting it. So like it's awesome. That's my take on board games currently. They can be quite fun, but um, yeah, the setup is not it. I think the digital will be more fun or more easier. You're good at soccer coaching? True. My trash talking in Twitch Sports Soccer was unparalleled. We just start the Minecraft world. Me and Chikana would wage a war. I did have a Minecraft world at some point. Um, Mija has weak legs. She's all lats. That's true. That's true. Although my Pilates instructor praised me last week that my legs are getting stronger, because we did a workout where like you're kind of like in like a lunge position, and then you like move your leg forward and back with the resistance, right? And she was like, yeah, before you wouldn't even be able to like support your weight on one leg for like this extended period of time without dying. And I was like, yeah, you're right. You're right. So I think my legs have actually gotten stronger. So go me. I also went hiking recently. The first stretch, all stairs, all stairs, was dying. But I was surprisingly okay. So I think it's coming around. You should get the 4 wingspan versions. I'm okay, Ratsy. I saw the prices on those because you had just posted the board game photo like a while ago, like a few days ago when we went to the store, and I was looking around the store and I was like, this wasn't Ratsy's game collection, and it was like, I was like, bro, that's so expensive. I was like, some of these games are like $300. Like I was like, what are you doing? But if you played a lot, fair enough. There's some games there in the store that were like hundreds of dollars. I feel like for a game they set up for once for a long playtime, try Risk. Oh no. Risk, I've heard, doesn't it take like 5 days to play? Major at least has the arms and abs. I don't have the arms yet. I'm working on it, but I was having like a wrist problem, so then like it was hard to do like arm workouts, like holding weights. But yeah, abs, getting there. The switchbacks and hiking makes me not wanna hike. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes like it was just that one section. It was like so many stairs. I was like, that's the worst. But the rest of it was okay. The 4 has so many cards. I'm sure it's worth it. I'm sure it's worth it. But yeah, some of those games are so like I was like so lost in the board game store. I was like, what is going on? And eventually I was like, yeah, we just need to ask. Like we need to ask for help. Like so then there was one woman working there. I go up to her, I'm like, please help us. And then she was like on it. Like she was like, here's this game. Here's the description of this game. And I was like she was a lifesaver. She was very nice too. Um they launched a TCG shop simulator to store my old gambling habits with cards returned. Oh no. I don't remember it all. I just remember the fact I played it. Yeah, I played some games when I was a kid. I just don't really remember much about them. You smoke everyone here in Uno? No mercy. Oh no. I think there's like an online Uno, right? That'd be fun. Cause then you don't need to set it up. Although I think Uno is not that hard to set up. Yeah, there's lots of board games. And then I learned that board gaming is a very expensive hobby. Because like even that Sushi Go Party game was like $50. I was like, that's kind of expensive. But then you think about it and like, oh, like I guess a video game would cost like around the same amount. So fair enough. Fair enough. The people who work at board games are the knowledgeable, at least here. Yeah, exactly. Like I was like, the people there are very like I feel like people at like niche hobby stores are very like very passionate about the hobby, you know. Um, Physical board games are pointless because I'm like, where are the achievements? How do I unlock free gems? Where are the microtransactions? That's true. That's true. Yeah, we need the. I mean, there are microtransactions, Alex. I just told you. There's expansion packs upon expansion packs for all these games, and they're expensive. Your study partner is getting into Magic the Gathering and is starting to get me back into it. Oh no. Good luck. Good luck. Board games only exist only if like the power goes out. That's true. Where's the Monopoly Battle Pass? Oh no. It's gonna happen. But yeah, I was surprised at the amount of DLC that board games had. I was like, damn, these all have DLCs. It's only a matter of time before the microtransaction. I mean, they probably do, right? They probably do have microtransactions. Like you probably can pay. Like they probably have like little like baby card decks or something like that you can add, or like a different game piece that you can add. You know, they probably have expansion packs. Magic the Gathering. Oh no. Oh no. It's starting. Base Wingspan is like 80. Each three expansions are also 80. Yeah. And there were even more. They were like, yeah, they were expensive. That's why I was like mentally adding up that stack of board games that you showed, and I was like, damn, this is like 1,000. No. If I'm playing a game, I need an incentive to do a task. You can just play it for fun. You need a sense of completion. I mean, nothing wrong with that. Like I feel like there's extrinsic motivation and intrinsic motivation. I'm very intrinsically motivated. You guys know I don't care about achievements. I don't care about opening chests. I don't care about rewards. For me, it's like I need a personal motivation to do it. Whether it's like building something cool or like getting some like like whatever. Your employee bought me some Japanese Magic the Gathering cards for your birthday, and I was like, cool, thanks, bro. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, like, yeah, for me, I'm the same way. Like, when it comes to like cards and stuff like that, I'm like, these are just pieces of paper to me. But I know a lot of people really value them and know lots about them. But for me, like, as someone who knows something about it and does not care, it's like, yeah, these are just paper. Ginny. I'm so into Ginny right now, Kalani. Like, I downloaded a bunch of his songs. They're like on repeat. This one is still one of my favorites, though. I think this one's probably my favorite. But there's a lot. There's a lot. You have board games for Christmas and your birthday. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of when I was like I was saying, like I was thinking about it and I was like, like we would pay that much for a video game, and it's kind of the same. It's kind of the same thing, like the same kind of value, right? So I was like, yeah, fair enough. You don't get intrinsic motivation. You need deadlines and criteria and stuff. Yeah. I feel like we're all like, I think it just depends on the type of person. You don't care about 100% achievement. That's trying to play stuff with fun gameplay loops. Yeah, yeah. I think there's different types of gamers. I feel like, um, but like, yeah, I think some games, like for example, like Minecraft. For me, I feel like Minecraft is very intrinsically motivated. I feel like that's a big litmus test. And then I mean, Animal Crossing, I feel like is intrinsically motivated. But I don't know. I know Alex was really into Animal Crossing, so maybe they um like focused on some other aspect of it, right? Because for me, Animal Crossing was like my goal was to build a cute island and like decorate my island, and then once I've done that, I was like, I have nothing else to do. These are Final Fantasy cards. You can get a Tifa card. Nice. What about Aerith? You want to delete it about because about someone self-promoting. Oh no. Yeah, better time them out. I can't believe I'm promoting myself. I'm just shameless. What can I say? No speaking. Oh no. Your extrinsic motivation for Animal Crossing. If I don't play, your island will overgrow and become ugly. You have to upkeep it every day. Haven't you stopped now though? Think about how many weeds are on your island. What are you gonna do? Actually, it's very satisfying to pick up the weeds. I do like it. But sometimes they look nice. I don't know. They're kind of a nice vibe. You still play every really? You have not stopped playing since they came out every day? That's kind of insane. That's dedication, man. You have an app to track everything? Oh my god. Imagine having a clean island but a messy house IRL. My house is messy. I need to clean. I've been slowly cleaning, but I was very tired last night, probably because I was sick. So I'll probably vacuum after this. And do a good vacuum. And yeah, just clean everything. Imagine, he says. Oh no. Fish art and fossil collection, still working on bugs and fish. You've had 4 years. You're not done? How dare you? Your island looks like a forest now, I bet. Probably mine too. Actually, I reset mine. So it probably looks like nothing. I don't even have the ladder. It's not going well. Everyone was like, I think it was Zirconian that was like, you're not gonna play when you reset it. I was like, yeah, I am. I'll play, and then I did not play. So that's how it's been going. But yeah, what have I got any like games recently? I don't know. I was playing No Man's Sky. I was telling you guys, right? We're playing No Man's Sky, and then I got like soft locked. Then I got annoyed. I was like, this game is so buggy. Like, what the hell? I was very annoyed. I was like, how does this glitch exist in the game? And then I was like there's a mod to fix that glitch. I'm like, bro, there's a mod to fix the glitch. Just fix it. Like what's going on? Why is it like that? Look in the other games channel. What are people talking about in the other games channel? Is someone tagging me? Oh, it's Alex. Oh my god, Alex, that's crazy. I did not know you were still playing every day. But yeah, it's I burned out Animal Crossing a long time ago. But yeah, I haven't played Genshin. Like, I don't play Genshin every day. I do take a lot of breaks from Genshin. But I've been playing pretty regularly for like 2 years now. So I mean that's fair enough. But Genshin is a very low maintenance game. You know, it's just like you just log in and you do dailies. Don't take that long. I don't even do them a lot of the time. So and you can just come back. Like for example, there's a new region now, Natlan. So I can enjoy that. You know, but it's a very low maintenance game, which I like. A strict rate that I take along my island to make sure I can do everything as efficiently as possible. You trade items on Nookazon and everything. Oh my god, Alex. That's a dedication. Made you 100% does dailies each day? No. I mean, I try. I'm trying to. I just bought Welkin, so I need to log in every day now for 30 days to get my money's worth. When games feel like an actual chore, I definitely pass. I kind of like it. I don't know. Like when I played Animal Crossing, I love doing my chores every day. I don't know what it is. I think I like it. It's when it's like, oh, you log in, and I'm like, oh, I'm just. It feels like I'm doing chores. I like it. Even if I don't want to play Animal Crossing, I'll force myself to don't miss a day of the daily bonus in Cloud. Oh my god, that sounds unhealthy. But for me with Genshin, my mindset is like, if you don't feel like playing, don't force yourself to play because that's the way you'll. I mean, unless you're as disciplined as Alex, I guess. That's how you burn out. Like when you force yourself to play, just because even if you don't want to, just to get the rewards. So I think that's my mindset always with Genshin. Like even if it's like, oh, it like because a lot of people say like, oh, like the people who are in too deep in Genshin are like, oh, but it only takes 5 minutes. Like why wouldn't you just log in and do it? I'm like, it doesn't matter. It's just a game. It's just a game. Like it doesn't matter. Like if you don't feel like playing it, just don't. Just don't. Arlecchino cosplay when? I'm not gonna do Arlecchino cosplay. I'm sorry. I'll see what characters come out that I want to cosplay. But right now, no one is calling out to me. I do like Chaska though, but she hasn't come out yet. We don't know her. Do you switch out to pre-drinks with these so you didn't miss a day? Oh no, that's I don't know if I support this behavior. Not the pre-drinking, but the bringing your Switch because you don't want to miss a day at Animal Crossing. I'll do my dailies like every day for months and then I'll miss a day and then never play the game again. That can happen too. I'm sorry, Maestro. I feel like a lot of your suggestions are very much the type of character I will not cosplay. Pretty much most of the tall female characters, I'm not too interested in cosplaying. It's just a certain vibe, I guess. Like the elf cowboy, yeah, the elf cowboy. If I miss a single day, I'll be like, what's the point and stop? Maybe that's not a bad thing, Alex. Maybe I'll miss a single day and you'll be like, oh, nothing bad will happen if I miss a day of Animal Crossing. It's actually fine. And then you'll stop being bound by this in your life, you know? But I think sometimes that's how it goes for people. But like, for me, if I miss a day of Genshin, like I think once I started like missing certain days of Genshin, I've been becoming okay with just missing, not doing dailies every day. I'm at the point where I don't really need to as well. Hippodrome, that's a real Pokemon. I believe that's a real Pokemon. You designed arrows to emerge in Animal Crossing and put in your Able Sisters. That's combining two of your obsessions, I see. Yes, and yeah, I've not been an Animal Crossing person for a while, but that's what really got me into gaming, you guys know. And welcome in Red Line, hope you're doing well. Hippodrome is a horse racing stadium. What? Oh no. It could be a Pokemon. That's what I feel like it sounds familiar. Where is this horse racing stadium? Red Light, is that a real Pokemon? No. There's no way. There's no way. You're Red Light. Are you a Pokemon? That could be a question. Am I a Pokemon? And welcome in, Lake. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, what else can I catch you guys up on? We're all Pokemon. We could be. We just don't know. What if we're all Pokemons and we just didn't realize? They're making a Sims movie. You guys heard? They're making a Sims movie. I don't know what. Maybe speaking of we're all being Pokemons, maybe it's a You know, Barbie movie where she, okay, I haven't watched the Barbie movie, but like I'm assuming she gains like from what I've heard, she gains sentience, right? Maybe it's the same with The Sims. Like they find out they're living in a simulation, but that kind of sounds kind of scary. I don't know. What would you even do with the Sims movie? That's not really like a plot. You know, like I don't know what you do. Um, um, Minecraft movie looks so awful too. I mean, yeah, we all know that. Most video game movie adaptations are awful. That's not true. These days are not. I don't think that's true anymore. Um, I think we're leaning in, like we've had a lot of good ones, but they're leaning back into the bad ones. So I don't even know. So I'm not sure. But Magikarp, fair enough. Barbie movies on Crave. I know. I just don't want to watch it. I'm not that interested in it. A Sims movie is not just life. I know. Like, what would you even do with it? I guess it would have to be like them finding out they're in a simulation. Like, what else can you do? But that sounds like, yeah, it sounds like the Truman Show or something like that, which I still need to watch. Where can I watch? Okay, what's on my list right now? Miju's list. 1, Legion with Aubrey Plaza. Don't know where to find that. I need to figure this out. Where can I watch Legion? And then 2, Truman Show, but I can't find it anywhere except to buy it. So I guess I just have to like buy it or something, or just find other means of watching it. Where to watch Legion, Canada? But yeah, I just love Aubrey Plaza. When you were in Greece, were people rolling around on hippos? Can confirm. Yes, people were. Okay, see you later, Alex. Take care. Drink responsibly. Don't spill alcohol on your Switch. It will never recover. 30 Groundhog Day. Okay. Legion is streaming on Disney Plus. Oh, Legion's on Disney Plus? I could watch it along with Agatha. Or buy as a download on Apple TV or Microsoft Store. It's not on Disney Plus. Wait, what? People saying yes, it's on Disney Plus. Not on Disney Plus. Canada. Any Canadians? Where is it? Disney Plus. Is it? Was it from 9 months ago? So it should be on Disney Plus, the FX show. Oh, okay, yeah, so it is on Disney Plus. Okay, I'll watch it. For Barbie. I don't want to watch Barbie. Was Barbie actually really good, or was it just hyped? Was it just like an exciting cultural phenomenon, or was it actually really good? I did start watching Oppenheimer recently, but I never continued it because I was like, man, this is long. And I was like, man, you know what's better? Chernobyl. It's actually a real life Truman Show that happened in Japan. Are you talking about the guy that was like locked in his house with the cameras on, but didn't he know that he was being filmed? The guy was like naked. Pre-drinks before dailies, of course. Groundhog Day is an all-time classic. Yeah, probably. Barbie's good. Barbie, you love Barbie? It was a great comedy. Okay, fair enough. Oppenheimer was whack. It was like good or bad, and funnier than Oppenheimer. I don't think Oppenheimer's meant to be funny. Some of my favorite movies that I'm sure would re-rank if I think hard on them: The Lord of the Rings, The Mummy, Groundhog Day, or Cable Guy. Maybe throw Mrs. Doubtfire in there. Oh, okay. I didn't know you ranked Groundhog Day so high. I watched Mrs. Doubtfire when I was a kid. I did enjoy it. I'm sure. Oppenheimer was for the highly intellectual. You have to be very smart to understand Oppenheimer. You need an IQ of at least 200 to watch Oppenheimer. The Mummy is good, so is Mrs. Doubtfire. I know Stat speaks very highly of The Mummy. I've not watched it yet. But yeah, I've watched Lord of the Rings, so at least I've watched the number one on a stats list. And I think it was extended. I don't know. Brendan Fraser is in The Mummy. I, I keep thinking Tom Cruise is in The Mummy, but is that not true? 200 IQ. I will have that. You watch Oppenheimer. Damn, you're very smart. Your top five in no particular order: The Royal Tenenbaums, Raiders of the Lost Ark, The Social Network, Kung Fu Panda, and Groundhog Day. Okay, Groundhog Day is in 2 lists so far. Maybe it's time. I need to watch it. What is Royal Tenenbaums about? And I'm surprised you rate The Social Network so highly. I was curious about that movie recently too. He's in the remake. Oh, okay. 3 Scientology down. Fair enough. Yeah, I watched a video about Tom Cruise recently. It's very concerning. Your top 5. Top Gun. Top Gun Maverick. Magic Mike 1 to 3. Damn, that's a list. That's a list. Every Tom Cruise movie. Top Gun Maverick. Mission Impossible 2. Mission Impossible 3. It's time. What would be my list of movies? What would be my top list of movies? I would say, yeah, no, in no order, because I can't really think of a movie. I'm sorry, think of an order. You guys know I really like Clueless. I really like My Girl. I don't know. I'm like, I feel like I'm blanking. I don't know what I would put. I don't know what I'd put in the top 5. Like there's some movies, like I really liked Good Will Hunting recently, but like I watched it so recently that like could I put it up there? But I kind of could. I don't know. I feel like it's just my style of movie. I like a good kind of coming of age kind of movie. Cause like right now I feel like I watched a lot of shows recently, so I'm not sure. Can't think of 5 specific ones. Yeah, it's hard. I'm sure if I like remembered the movie, I'd be like, oh yes, that one. I would rate it so highly. But for me, like when people ask, like yeah, I would say Clueless, My Girl. Yeah, I don't even know. You say Saw 1 to 5. Oh god. Like I feel like you must have some weeby movies up there, no? Studio Ghibli's. I don't know. I'm sure I've talked about movies I really like and I've mentioned them on stream. I just cannot remember. Because I can only remember movies that like, oh, I watched them recently. I really like. If it was like shows, I feel like it's easier. Actually, even then, I feel like it's hard. I don't know. I don't even know what I'd put so highly. Like with games, I can do it very easily. But movies? I don't know. I must be missing some. I really like a good coming of age film. I don't know. I can't remember. I can't remember now. Maybe Disney movies would rank highly too. I'm a big Disney movie enjoyer. But like I would probably put Frozen 1 quite highly. I'd probably put Tangled quite highly. I'm a big fan. Favorite movies are The Matrix, Tokyo Drift, and Mononoke Hime, Ghost in the Shell, Rush Hour. Okay, fair enough. The Real Tenenbaums is a comedy. Oh, it's a comedy about an estranged father who tries to connect with the family's failed former child prodigies. Oh, I see. Sorry, I hit my knees. I feel like there's movies I like for nostalgia, B movie, Toy Story, and all the Pixar classics, and then there's movies that shock you, like it's a cinematic experience. Yeah, that's true. I think I like movies that compel me emotionally, to like the characters. For me, like I feel like I would never rank a comedy in my top 5. I'm not a huge comedy movie enjoyer. I will say, like I think I like dramatic movies that are more focused on character development, and not necessarily like very plot heavy movies, or not plot heavy, sorry, but like where it's like just focused on the plot, or like a mystery or something like that. Like I feel like that's not really what I go for. But yeah, I feel like I would never put a comedy personally. The Princess Bride and Back to the Future are knocking on my list door. I haven't watched those. You've only seen like 5 movies. I've been watching more recently. Oppenheimer has character development. That's true. That's true. But yeah, I didn't watch it yet. We just got sidetracked. The Royal Tenenbaums isn't necessarily like a comedy. Comedy is more of a black comedy. Oh, yeah, I do like those. Watch The Matrix. I've seen The Matrix. I thought it's fine. Yeah, I think I just like more character focused movies, or movies that are very, like have a very strong atmosphere. Like I really like one I really like recently was Nope, like the sequel to not even sequel, the third movie to the Get Out series. Because I thought Get Out was good, but I really like Nope. But I don't know. But I wouldn't put it in top 5. But like I'm just saying, like it can be like there's no really character development in that. It's just like very atmospheric, suspenseful, that kind of thing. Into the comedy, enjoy movies from the 70s. Yeah, fair enough. When the Jordan Peele Kojima movie, oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, Jordan Peele and Kojima are making a movie. I don't even know when that's coming out. That'll be interesting. I'll definitely check that out. But yeah, I saw my list. Yeah, my list recently. Yeah, Truman Show. I need to watch that, and I want to watch Legion. But I'm still watching Agatha all along. But in terms of like TV shows, in no particular order, I really like Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I like House. I like Chernobyl. Okay, it's actually hard. Why is it hard? I don't know. It's so like I feel like every time I like put stuff in the list, I'm like, ooh, like what would I put on here? There's so many like good shows. Like I've watched so many good shows recently too. It's kind of tough to decide which one to put so highly. The Office. I haven't seen The Office. I'm a big Parks and Rec fan though. Speaking of Aubrey Plaza. The best series I've watched recently is Severance. I've heard so much good things about Severance, but it's on Apple TV Plus, no? Which I do not have. But maybe there's like a free trial or something I can watch Severance, because I've heard like so many good things about it, and that's on my list as well. One I forgot to put on is Stranger Than Fiction. It's a Will Ferrell movie, but it's a drama. Oh, okay. I haven't heard of that one. The Last of Us better than Chernobyl. I like Chernobyl more. I don't know. But it's The Last of Us was good too. But I think it's also different for me because like I knew the story so well, and it was very faithful. So like it wasn't like, I mean, I guess Chernobyl too is like a real story, but I don't know. Cause like for me, it's like when I watch The Last of Us, I'm comparing it with the game, and the game is very good as well. So for me, like I do prefer the game in many aspects, but in Chernobyl, it's like there's nothing to compare it to. It's just good. But The Last of Us is by no means a bad show. It's a very good show. The Office is god tier. I know. I need to watch it eventually. My brother's like obsessed with The Office. Parks and Rec, but haven't seen The Office. Yeah, I know I will enjoy The Office because I'm such a big Parks and Rec enjoyer. Where's the Warcraft movie? Where is it? Oh, I'd probably put Arcane up there too. Especially depending on how season 2. If season 2 is just as good as season 1, probably put Arcane in my top shows as well. You like Page's brother? I will tell him he said that. I'm seeing him today. Because yeah, my mom is away this weekend, like I said, because she is on the East Coast. But she was like, "Oh, can you like you can still come over. There's no food, but like, Luca will be lonely because Luca's like so clingy, Like he's like, if my mom's gone, he's like inconsolable, if my mom is gone. So she's like, yeah, you can just go and hang out with them. So but I need to like bring food because like there's like my brother probably does not have food ready. So I was like, my brother is like really into like okay for if we ask him like, oh, what do you want to eat for your birthday, and it's like you can have any food, like it's like there's so much good food around here, and he's always like Chipotle or Five Guys, like that's his choices. Like I'm like, out of all the food here in Vancouver, Chipotle. So I was like, do you want me to bring Chipotle? And he was like, yes. So it's like I guess we're just having Chipotle. Um, that's that's what I'm doing tonight. Gotta have Chipotle and I'm gonna hang out with Luca. Probably just watch something on TV. But yeah, so I don't know what's up with Chipotle. I mean, Chipotle's okay. He sounds like you. Oh no. Cause like if someone asked me like, what do you want for your birthday meal, I'd pick something nice. Like I'd be like, oh, like I want this homemade meal, or like I want like like this nice restaurant. But Chipotle? Like, you want that now too? I mean, it's not bad. I mean, out of all the fast foods, Chipotle's pretty good. Like, it's like decently healthy compared to other fast foods. And it's a good amount of food. I mean, I don't have a big issue with it. Um, Chipotle the other day tried their biscuit today. Oh, was it good? I feel like I don't know what I normally get. Which yeah, any recommendations? I don't go to Chipotle often. My brother's getting he asked for the steak bowl. What meat should I get before Zirconia's gonna say I should get like whatever tofu option there is. But yeah, what should I get? You should get the steak bowl, okay? Also the steak bowl. Cilantro rice? I'm not a cilantro person. I'm the soap cilantro person. I could get tofu. I'm not opposed to it. But I'm probably gonna get like a side of like sour cream or whatever. Get the tofu option. It doesn't sound bad actually. Yes, go chocolate favorite. They just give me chocolate. It would be more appreciated than money. Fair enough. Fair enough. Tofu is based. What are their options? Burrito bowl. City, state, Vancouver. Um, let's see. That's how I got gastritis in the first place? That is definitely possible, Ricky. Burrito bowl. What are the options? I'm a big burrito bowl person. I think it's easier. Oh yeah, they do have smoked brisket, chicken, steak, beef, barbacoa, carnitas, soft fritas, plant-based protein. That's a zirconian option. Or no meat. I think last time I got carnitas. Maybe I should get beef barbacoa. Sounds good. I'm not a big fan of steak. Not a big fan of steak, but brisket, kind of. Like I don't like really thick cuts of meat. I like thinner cuts of meat, I think. Brisket's so good. Can't lie, I like chocolate a lot too. I just don't have it often. Yeah, I don't have chocolate often. Need to wrap it up soon. There's a shadow coughing right nearby. Oh no. When I was out and about recently, I saw some real Pokemon Go players, like backpacks, like charging cables coming from the backpacks plugged into their phones. And like I don't play Pokemon Go, but Jack was, and it was like, oh my god, there's so many lures here. Like just walking past, like infinite Pokemon like on the lures, and then like we're just looking around, like we saw the group with charging cables from their backpacks, like organized groups moving in a pack playing Pokemon Go. Like it was insane. I guess there's like I guess people just have like meetups and stuff like that for Pokemon Go. I don't know what a shadow coughing is, by the way. Is it different? You had me at brisket. So good. I went to yakiniku recently as well. It's like Japanese barbecue, not Korean barbecue. And it's pretty good. But yeah, I'm definitely more of a thin cuts of meat person. Thin cuts of meat, kind of fatty. A bit unhealthy here, but thin, really melt in your mouth kind of meat. Not like thick cuts of steak. I do not like really thick steaks. It just doesn't taste good to me. I'm sorry. That's funny when Dakota got concerned. Connor by Swedes in Discord a few weeks ago and Miju wasn't there to save, and that was really funny to wake up to. I like that. Playing Pogo in a big city is so pog. Yeah, it seemed good. Not even best viewers. Yeah, it's only cheap viewers. I guess it's I may as well go for the best viewers if I'm gonna pay. I used to have friends that posted their photos of Pokemon on their WhatsApp stories on the places they captured. That's funny. Shadow coughing. That's not a real. It's not a Gen 1 Pokemon. What is Shadow coughing? Cheap is pretty enticing though. Let's be real. It is enticing. I can be quite frugal. I'm trying to be less. I try to be less frugal though. For Haneda and Narita for first timers in Tokyo, Haneda is way closer to Tokyo. Like, it's so much better. But if it's way cheaper to fly to Narita, it's not really a big deal because like it's not a big deal because it's like, you know, if you're saving a bunch of money, like you may as well. It's not that like you could just take like the bus or whatever. I'm sure you'll find the way to town. Yeah, the transit is still fine to Narita, and like, I kind of it's just easier because it's like a 20-minute train to like the central Tokyo. But these days, only, or at least from Canada, I cannot speak to other regions, but at least from the part of Canada where I am from, only ANA flies to Haneda, and ANA is really expensive these days. Haneda is mostly for domestic flights, and Haneda is for international flights, mostly. But you can also fly internationally to Haneda. Okay, we'll do normal coughing. Coughing. When are you in Japan again? The end of October. So I'm here for 4 weeks, and I'm going to Japan, and then I'm coming back for about 2 or 3 weeks, and then I'm going away again. So Chikano's right. I'm only here like half the year. It's just the end of the year. I guess it's just combined. Halloween in Japan. They don't do Halloween. But yeah. Grinding Shadow Pokemon is the worst part of Pogo PvP. I don't even know what a Shadow Pokemon is. I do have Pokemon Go, but I don't really do it because oh, I don't know. This recently Jack had a what is it, Roggenrola, or like the middle one, right? And he was like, oh, it's a trade evolution. Let me trade it to you because I have like a really old Pokemon Go account that I like do not touch. So he like downloaded it onto my phone and he traded it to me. You can't trade back in Pokemon Go. You can only trade once. So now I have this really strong Gigalith, but like you can't get it back. It's too bad. Okay, let's play. Stop doing Halloween reunions in Shibuya for the people who drink. Yeah, my mom's from a very small town. There's no Halloween. You scammed him. I did. I was joking too. Like when we were trading it, I was like, what if I don't give it back? And it was true. I did not give it back. It was very strong too. Okay.
Nice. I'm going to ask you a few questions. Answer yes, no, or I don't know. You can also say it depends. Is it mainly brown?
No.
Aha. Does it have wings?
No.
Okay. Is your Pokemon mainly blue?
No.
That's what I thought. Does your Pokemon usually stand on 2 legs?
No.
Interesting. Did your Pokemon evolve from another Pokemon?
No. I thought it did.
See. Is it more than 2 feet tall?
No. It's exactly 2 feet tall.
Is your Pokemon very small?
No.
Okay. Does it have legs?
No.
That's what I thought. Is it a dual type?
No.
Interesting. Is your Pokemon found mainly underwater?
No.
I see. Is it an electric type?
No.
Aha, I think I found it.
Really?
If I I'm not
You have
mistaken,
no
you
questions?
were thinking of coughing.
I didn't
Am
know.
I right?
Yes.
Great.
How did it know? It didn't get any of the questions right. How did it know? I guess it just narrowed it down. I guess it just took everything out. That's crazy. Who's Jack and Rip Jack? It's Jack the Glove. He was here earlier. And welcome in Glock. Hope you're doing well. It's reading chat. It has like a camera in it, and it's listening. It's listening to us. I think it has a. I mean, it already has a mic. We already know it has a microphone in it. Oh, there's the best viewers. Oh, you guys can't see it. The best viewers guy came. There's a. They got called out as a ban evader. But yeah, it's a. We already know it has a microphone in it. So maybe when I'm like, oh, you guys want to do coughing? Okay, let me get the Pokeball. Then it knows. It knows. The art of discard. What? But yeah. Oh, I know what you mean. Okay, I know what you mean. It's getting rid of all the other options. I see. I was like, I've heard this some report. We're talking about, what was it, TCG? TCG discarding. But it's when I'm talking about TCG, I meant Genshin TCG. Someone was just talking about it. But yeah, it's I guess it just knew. It just knew. I guess if you're like a program, you just have like a list of all the Pokemons, right? And then you start removing them. If you say it's not a dual type, you remove all the dual types. But I think it could be kind of fun. I like playing 20 questions with the real people. You know, it could be kind of fun. Oh, should we? I should have a redemption that's like 20 questions with Miju, and you guys ask me questions, and then whoever guesses it first. Oh, we did this before, right? We did this before, and then I said the winner gets to be a non-weeb for like a day, and I don't think it was Yokomoto who won. It was I can't remember who won, but it was a very high reward because this is a chat full of weebs, okay? And you get to be a non-weeb for a day. For the next 3 days, you did Bob coughing for Galarian wheezing. And because the shadow is especially good in PvP, I have to take all my chances of catching Matrix at once, so I'm going. Good luck. Good luck. I hope. Yeah, what a nerd. What a nerd. Is he gone? What a nerd. But yeah, good luck. Good luck. I hope you get it. But yeah, have a good day. Yeah, so I could not get into Pokemon Go that much. I still have it on my phone. I have that Gigalith. But I do not really have anything. Like when I logged in, I only had like the Gen 1 Pokemon because that's when I played. There was only Gen 1 in Pokemon Go. I literally played like when the game first came out. When Luca was a baby. Like it was like back then. No weebs allowed. Chat is full of weebs. It really is. It really is. I feel like I need to use like reverse psychology, you know, and just start saying like, oh, like we welcome all the weebs, you know, and then maybe people will be like less inclined. Like maybe it would be like less inclined to people to join when they're weebs. Because maybe if I say no weebs allowed, it's like enticing. They're like, oh, like I'm not allowed here, you know? Don't know. Your Matsino Zirconia is the biggest one in the mall. That's true. That's true. When it first came out, the only thing in the city was drowsy. That's not that great, honestly. I don't know. I think I had a variety. I don't know. Reverse psychology definitely is a thing. Yeah, it might be. It might be. I think the more likely option is that no one reads the tags. Most of us were here before the tag. Yeah, the tag is a recent implementation. I've only had it for like 6 months or so, so maybe a lot of people were here before it. But I don't know if some weebs came in after the tag was there and it like helped. Welcome weebs. Please grace with your weebness and then all the LARPers will be here. That seems worse. I don't know. Actually, nothing could be worse than weebs. So I think it's fine. The LARPers can be here. I'll just if I played World of Warcraft on stream, I think a lot of I don't think a lot of weebs would come in, you know? Every gym was like 6 drowsy versus a drowsy. Oh no. We just says weeb too much. Yeah, maybe that invites people in. I don't know. They just hear it, you know? Or maybe you guys are affecting the algorithm. Maybe I'm getting recommended to weebs because you guys, after you watch my stream, you go and watch some weeby stuff. You guys are out there like clicking right off my stream into a VTuber, okay? Maybe that's what's happening. That could be. That could be. Yeah, for special streams, like I would say cooking stream. I mean, I want to do a cooking stream on a Sunday because on Saturdays I have Pilates, right? So like going into, you know, I won't have enough time. So maybe I'm gonna be here till the 20th of October. So maybe on the 20th we could do like a Halloween baking stream. That could be fun. And then maybe I need to do like a community day. I don't know, maybe the day before. I don't know. I have no idea. VTubers are cool. I don't know. I think there's a big variety of them, you know? Is that VTuber confirmed? He is. You guys didn't know. His model is just too realistic. Your recommended YouTube shorts or YouTuber villain? Oh no! You didn't have Pilates. I was like, what the hell are you saying? Pilates today. Could have cooked? That's true. But that requires forward thinking, and my apartment was very messy and too much setup. Found Mitra from her YouTube videos? Really? Or have you told me this before? That's very surprising because I do not do YouTube videos very much. Was it my VOD or is it like one of my old videos that I do not post anymore? Agent the big content creator is time. Me and my, how many subscribers do I have? Like 1,000? It's time. When is Mr. Beast gonna invite me to the YouTube thing? Link the YouTube? I must have a... I think these are both my channels, no? You got a lot of views from the Genshin vids too, though? Yeah, fair enough. They're still getting views. Like the riding show, like the Inazuma Art Conquest videos. Like I was like, why are people still watching this? I don't know. That'd be sick if you vlogged. I already know what your Saturday looks like. I cannot vlog. I feel like I'm too like scared of my privacy to vlog. I'll be like, oh, I have to vlog at least 10 miles from my house, you know? That's I feel like it would. It's so much. Wake up, hot water, get ready, stream, Pilates, Monka steer to mom's pan and feed Luca, let us eat dinner. That is actually my day. You were right. You don't need a vlog. You already know what my day is like. Yeah, it's a. I like how you went from guys, I'm not gonna be a Genshin YouTuber to guys I liked. Because the first video did really well. Even though people were flaming me in the comments, I was getting a lot of hate, not hate comments, but like people were really annoyed at my video. But then I was like, man, it's very like low effort. No offense. To do like a reaction video, because you could just like, you just cut out the reaction and you just post it. I was like, oh, wow, this is simple. Especially because I didn't have a lot of time, you know, to like edit a video for that long. And I'm like really bad at editing videos, so it takes me a long time. So I was like, you know, easy. You forget gets told she has a weak core. True. That would be that's also part of it, yeah. It's part of my day. But yeah, so I realized recently, speaking of Monka steering, I found out recently that like, you know, when you're, okay, not everyone will know this, but like for me, when I'm driving and I see headlights, they're all like blurry, like the light is like refracted, like a lens flare kind of thing. And apparently that's because of astigmatism. I thought everyone's eyes just look like that when they're looking at headlights in the dark, but like apparently it's just because my astigmatism is really bad. So it's like really hard to see like at night. Um, like at night when people's like headlights are in my face, like it's like really. I didn't know that was the cause of it. I thought everyone just looked like that, or everyone just saw stuff like that. Also gets outnumbered by weaves. True, true. Lately, I've been getting blinded by bright headlights too. Can't lie. I know. Sometimes they're like the headlights are just in your rear view mirror and they're just blinding. My rear view mirror has like a little like flip on it, so you can like darken it, kind of. But yeah, sometimes they're so bright. And I'm like, sometimes I'm like, I swear this person has their high beams on, and then you're like, and then it's just like their normal headlights, or like the LEDs are like infinitely bright, or like the trucks. Like my car is like kind of lower to the ground, right, than like a truck, and then because the trucks are high off the ground, it's just like shining right in your eyes. And sometimes they're like in like your side mirrors. Like sometimes I have to like literally cover my side mirror with my hand. Um, like sometimes I have to literally cover my side mirror with my hand because it's so bright that it's like affecting my ability to drive. Like I cannot. All your YouTube is Genshin. I don't know how I found you. Maybe it was a bot. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe it was a bot. But would you click on a VOD? Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes I get heated, so I get behind and turn on my brights to see if they like it. I don't go that far. But yeah, I think a lot of them, it's like, I think it's not. I think they just don't have their high beams on. I think that's just how bright their manufacturing headlights are. Like that's like the standard headlights on the car, and they're just that bright. I noticed that recently too. Like a lot of newer cars, like Teslas and stuff like that, have really bright lights, or they're angled too high. I don't know. But yeah, it's been really annoying driving. It's I don't like driving in the dark these days. So I think like my vision is not my like night vision, especially with lights at me. It's like it's not good. I feel like I get kind of like feel like it's like a bit dangerous. But sometimes you can't avoid driving when it's dark out, especially when it gets dark out much earlier these days. Like I kind of have to drive in the night. Probably just need glasses and wipers though. Yeah, I think I need to. I think washing the inside of the windshield, I realized recently helps a lot. Or like and like cleaning the wipers so they actually wipe properly. And I probably saw you streaming a title said K-pop, and I was like, "Yep, my type of weed." Right, right. Night driving is scary. I agree, especially people. Yeah, I've just been noticing so many like crazy drivers recently. Like I've never actually like honked my horn, but I've had multiple incidents recently where I'm like I should have honked my horn because like it's not even something that crosses my mind when I'm driving because I don't really do it. But I've resolved recently to honk my horn when I need to because I just like I just don't even think of it. Like if I'm like oh my god I'm about to die like someone's like someone's like driving like crazy, you know. It's not in my mind to take my hand off the wheel and honk, but sometimes I should. Um, ever see this type of insect before? Or did the bug or get a DLC patch? There's the green bug on the inside of your car. You just switched it before you left. Green bug? I don't know. I've seen some weird bugs recently. As a former crazy driver, we all how many noticing now? Yeah, I don't know if it's like sorry, I butchered the sentence by the way, but you know what I mean. It's I don't know if it's because I'm a better driver, or if it's because there's more bad drivers, or maybe it's just like I was one of the bad drivers in the past, so maybe that's why. I don't know. It was like a mix between a grasshopper and a praying mantis. It sounds scary. And welcome in, Bear. Hope you've been well. Good to see you, Master Chi. Be safe. Take care. Good to have you back. Of course, it's great to be back. Thanks, Angel. Take care as well. Um, I'll probably head out relatively soon because I want to eat lunch. I'm hungry. Pretty sure we got DLC. I'm convinced. Yeah, the Earth just got patched. You know, the environment just got patched. Instead of honking, give them a thumbs down. Just give them a disapproving, like shaking of head. You'd be like, no, no, why would you do that? You know. But yeah, it's definitely possible as well. But yeah, I think I need to honk sometimes because then I swear like people don't even see me, you know. So I'm like I feel like if you have to honk to let them know you're there. Like I would never I would never honk to like be angry, you know? Like I would never honk in like response to something. I'd probably only honk like if someone doesn't see me and they're doing something dangerous, then honking would alert them to my presence, you know? But I wouldn't honk because like I think honking or like I think honking because you're mad at someone is kind of like I don't really think it's worth. Um or like honking because like or like honking because someone's on their phone at the red light and they didn't see it turn green. That happens a lot. Sometimes they're like completely not paying attention. I saw this lady at the Costco parking lot recently, and she was like she slowed down. I was like about to leave, and this lady slows her car down in front of me, and she pulls out her phone, starts texting, but the car is like slowly moving forward. Like she, for some reason, I think she like took her foot off the accelerator, but she didn't put her foot on the brake, and she was texting in the parking lot. I was like, okay, like you good? Like what do you? Why wouldn't you just stop the car? Like what are you doing? It was so weird. I want the freight train horn mod on your car. That's like cool. I feel like that'd be too alarming for the people in your presence. You know, like I feel like that had the opposite effect. Like you're trying to, like I feel like that would make someone like jump. People did it to me. It's fair. I like that one. Yeah, sometimes I'm like zone out at a red light, and it's completely fair to honk at me if I miss that it turned green. I don't think people even do that like in a malicious way. You know, people are just like, hey, like it's time to go. You know. Um, One time you slowly rolled into the car in front of you at a Tim's drive-thru while trying to grab like $2 for your iced coffee. Oh no. Yeah, you gotta keep your foot on that brake. I don't know if you heard that story recently, or it wasn't even recently. It was like a few years ago. Some guy died at a drive-thru because like he he dropped like his card on the ground and he opened his car door. He opened his car door and tried to get it. He opened his car door and tried to get it, and the car rolled forward and it got caught. Like there was like a pole, and his head got caught between like the car door like closed on him, and his head got caught because he didn't his foot like he let his foot off the brake when he was reaching down, and he died. And I was like, that sounds like the worst way to die. So now like every time I put any part of my body out of the car, I put it into park, and I'm like even like ready like sometimes I'm like, you know, sometimes you have to reach out the car window, like if you're like paying for parking or something like that. I'm like, I'm putting my car into park. Like putting my car into park. If I'm at the drive through, I'm pulling the parking brake, okay? Like I am not gonna die from sticking I'm not gonna lose my arm from sticking it out the window or sticking my head out the window because I can't reach, you know? Like that sounds like the worst way to die. So I've decided not doing that. And opening the door to I don't think I've opened the door to reach. When have I done that? I take off my seatbelt, okay? I take off my seatbelt and I'm like climbing out the car door. The window, sorry, not the door. I don't think I've ever opened the door. I don't remember this. Your car is a fancy brake hold thing? I don't know if mine has that. Now I'm like paranoid. Like I'm just like I'm ready. I'm putting into park. You know about Canada, but here it seems like speed limits don't exist anymore on the highway. Yeah, I see some crazy drivers, but once in a while I do see them getting pulled over. So I do think they exist, but only if you're going like really fast. Okay, like you have to be going like really really fast for the police to pull you over. I think like an egregious amount, or you have to be in like a school zone or something like that. Because like I think it's pretty normal here to go like 10, 20 kilometers over the speed limit on the highway. In fact, if you're going the speed limit on the highway, it's like you're going slow, you know? But I see some people going really fast on the highway. Like sometimes I'm going the speed limit's like say it's like I'm going 20 over the speed limit and someone's like zooming past me and I'm like that person is going really fast. I think they'll get their karma. It's when you wave your finger at them once they are pulled over. Exactly, exactly. I feel like the best feeling must be like someone tailgating you and then like driving past you really dangerously and then they get pulled over. That's a dream, you know. Um Yeah, it's a yeah, I think they those people deserve the waving finger and the shaking of the head. Because I think sometimes some people are ridiculous with the speeding. Or in the past you driving mad fast and end up at the same exit as you one car ahead. Literally, that happens all the time. Like that person, some person's being a jerk, and like it's like a pretty like busy time on the highway, right? And then they're like, yeah, they like drive aggressively and they tailgate you and then they go round you and then you stop at the same stop sign. You're like, or the same stoplight, and you're like, really, bro? Like you did that for just to get somewhere like like 30 seconds faster than me? Like, come on. That happens all the time. Cause like they've they've literally like people have like done studies. Speeding is like really marginal at like increasing your like how fast you get somewhere. Like if you speed, like unless you're going like a ridiculous mass amount, but like you would definitely get pulled over in that situation. Like speeding only gets you places like maybe a minute or two faster. It's really not worth it. Like even if you're late, like speeding is not gonna get you there that much faster. So like just drive safely. And you know what will make you extra late is getting pulled over and getting a ticket. So don't. Risking their life to be one car ahead. Exactly, exactly. And risking other people's lives is so stupid. I've seen some really dangerous maneuvers people have made. Like yeah, I do make mistakes as well. Like obviously like but some people are like very intentionally doing stuff that are like very dangerous because they're just impatient or something. So it's just not good. Yeah, exactly. I have never gotten a ticket and I don't plan to. And welcome in T. Hope you're doing well today. What should I eat for lunch? I have like no food. Maybe I need to go to the grocery store. Maybe that's what I should do for lunch. Maybe I should go to the grocery store because Chipotle, that's for dinner. I think I need to get some food. I've been eating like nothing. Not like nothing, but I've been eating like garbage. Which is bad. I should really eat proper food. Maybe that's why I'm sick. Or budak. I cannot. I cannot. I had that hot pot and it was like I got the mild one and I was like, man, this is spicy. I'm so glad I didn't get the medium or the hot one. Like the mild one was spicy. I didn't eat yesterday until after your tournament. Not a good move. Yeah, especially you're drinking. You gotta eat. But yeah, it's a. I might go to the grocery store. I need some vegetables. I am malnourished. But yeah, I'll probably go because I have some time. I don't need to go like super early. I need to clean up. Hit up H Mart. I might. Recently, I've been getting all my produce at H Mart because like no, I have no. I have a bunch of Shin. Don't worry. I always have Shin. But yeah, I've been getting all my produce at H Mart because like the produce stores have been kind of like they've been kind of bad, and I'm like, wait, H Mart has good produce. Like it's always very fresh. So I'm like, maybe I just need to get my produce at H Mart. The veggies at H Mart Estate, they are. I think they're great, but I don't need too much. I think I just need um maybe some of my classic veggies like onion, carrot. But sometimes I'm just too lazy to go to H Mart. Western veggies are full of GMOs and tiny. I mean, the H Mart ones are probably still from around here, but I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Um, yeah, I might. I don't know if I'll go to the grocery store today, but if not today, I'll go tomorrow because I need food. But yeah, we'll see. I might go now and then because I need to. I don't have Pilates, but I need to clean. It's so dusty here. I need to vacuum. Desperately need to vacuum, and I'm really hungry. I have like a problem for some reason. Like I think I just need to eat a more substantial breakfast because like every time I eat breakfast, I'm like hungry like a few hours later. Like I don't think breakfast works on me. I think I'm like immune to breakfast for some reason. I don't know if that's possible. But yeah, I will clean my stinky house. Get Popeyes. Do we have Popeyes here? I have no idea. I think we do. I don't know. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching today. It is glad I just threw my slipper. I'm glad to be back. It is great to be back streaming and back yapping, even though I'm kind of sick, so I have a bit of a sore throat, so maybe not the best condition for yapping, but yeah. I will be back tomorrow for more yapping, and I will give you guys announcements on I'll try and research some of these community day games so we can figure out what we can play. And yeah, I need to figure out my Halloween costume. We'll see. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today. Have a great rest of your weekend if I don't see you. And but if hopefully I'll see you tomorrow for the stream. Yeah, thanks for watching everyone. Bye.